How is it going, VOD watchers? You guys know the drill. There will be timestamps in the description. We're doing four, it should be four free coaching sessions. Might be three if they're long. It should be four. My voice fully recharged, ready to go. Took the weekend off, which is very nice. So I should be, good to go. Well, actually, I say off, but felt like I wasn't still playing Deadlock. Um, oh, I need to change my stream schedule too. I guess, yeah, tomorrow's stream will be later. I make an announcement about that. Okay. Wait, how? James wants my grief me. Oh, I didn't think about whatever. I'll burn that bridge later. Hey Sky, how's it going? Okay. Let me get Twitch running before we actually get into stuff. Dashboard. What's the new Leap Tech? I'm actually thinking my next video might be a generalized tech video, so if you have Leap Tech, let me know. I was speaking, I should actually write down the OG link, Leap Tech. Why is escalating exposure bad when it can... I don't... Wait, why is escalating exposure bad? Can't you buy it on Infernus and do 54% more damage? Because it's super debuff removable. It's the same thing as Toxic. Well, for one, on Infernus, you're normally one-shotting... Like, you do so much damage up front. And just in general, when you proc your Afterburn, you don't really need it. Oh, wait, give me one sec. Ooh, we back. Timed it with the ads. Okay, you said to get Majestic Leap. I mean, yeah, Ranger is a, like, a pro coach, so he puts a lot of time into coaching. He's been coaching pro for like a year. Like, I mean, it's like he's actively getting paid for it because Hydra Nation's been winning a fuck ton. Yeah, I need another alternate be right back scene. I just like that scene because it instantly cuts my cam and mic if I need to, like, do something. Just got called by the military, sign up, no balls. Yeah, military, probably just a cold call. They just try to find depressed men to abuse. That's like the military's things. They try to like worm like, oh, do you know what you're doing? Are you like lost in life? Are you lonely? If so, let's go like send you to your death and like make you miserable. And that's kind of that one. That's kind of their whole thing. Or like, oh, military's a video game. Anyway, sorry, that's a whole tangent. Let me go to I was actually gonna watch Metro Monday, but unfortunately Metro Monday and like I don't know what Piggy's calling his Wednesday, but like Piggy's class, both of them are on. Even actually Ranger's class. Well, those two are on when I stream, and Ranger's class is on like my family time. Saturday's kind of like my family day, and especially that time is like when I go with my family. So I kind of griefed. I have to watch all the VODs. I wanted to like be there to like for one show support, but for two, because I'm gonna watch them anyway. That's gonna be like super useful information. I'm really excited to actually be able to like have access to like these like you know it's like high level ass coaches talking about, especially Ranger because he's doing he's doing like very very high level coaching. Like his whole role in the situation is to like coach like E6 players basically and like high Eternus players and like make them better. So I'm very excited for watching his. Yes, you said the one where you said to go to the explore the map with Warpstone and Leap. Yes, I got you. I'm gonna make a Warden build when we start the full raffle. The thing about Warden is he's playable in solo queue. Because he's bad in Eternus, people think he's not good. But the only reason he's bad is because capacitors off his movement speed and he's like a fat piece of shit. He's actually like, his stats are fantastic except for his movement speed. So if people aren't actually using capacitor against you, I think he's very playable. So I'm gonna work on a Warden build. Okay. How does the default Warden build not have Leap? That's crazy. You wanted a Leap and Warpstone, which is also green. I am so old school build. Okay. What's the tech? Yeah, capacitor just fucking OP. I mean, the item is just, I don't know. Again, I don't think they can give it like a 5. Well, okay, I guess obviously there's a certain cooldown or reach on playability, but it's never. You just need to like nerf what it can cleanse. Like it just, for one, I don't think it should cleanse. I think it should take 10 seconds off the current buff. So like that way it doesn't really cleanse bridge buffs or like cultist or something with still being like very rigid of not like, oh, it just doesn't cleanse cultist because it just takes like, 10 to 30 seconds off of cultist. Like that, it just takes 30 seconds off the buff. I think that would be a very good way of balancing it. Oh, I missed my wall jump. Can you make this if you can make that if you miss the wall jump? Oh shit. Wait, that's actually such a good recovery. Okay. Leap, then immediately Warpstone into the ground. Not going very far. Yeah, I saw. I congratulated him. Did he get? I know he's the top English streamer of like whatever that game is called. But yeah, he's on the grind. Game had he found a niche, which is very cool. Hopefully he sticks to it for a bit, and then he can get back to his variety. It's like really cool. Also, am I doing it wrong? Yeah, but the first biggest is Spanish, so he's the top like English streamer. Is this movement? Oh, someone else might have gone live since I checked. When I checked, there's a Spanish guy with like 400. What am I doing wrong? You store the drop down and you can use it whenever. I'm not storing the drop down. Oh, I see. But now oh, it went away. This doesn't seem that useful. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, if you hit any type of like vent or jump, you just lose it. If you hit the ground, you lose it. Then how am I supposed to? If I can't. That's the wrong key. I guess I see the vision. But like you would have to double jump to get any real height. Like yeah, I don't really see. Yeah, I don't really see how that could be that useful, but I might just be missing something. Okay, I wanted to add to my tech doc. I wanted to talk about leap jump. 'Cause again, I think for anyone new, I think my next guide is going to be just a generalized tech video because my character specific tech one did so well. I think a generalized tech would do even better. So I kind of want that to come out next, and then I'll do my comms guide. You see, like one whole situation where this is useful. Yeah, you can drop down mid wall jump for free escape in a mid fight, but I assume if you get well, actually, I don't know, but like, is it not just like 20x more useful to have a warpstone online in mid fight? Because you can also just warpstone up in mid fight if you haven't like used your warpstone. Like you essentially just get a warpstone like pop up. If you only put leap on cooldown, I could see a niche situation where it's useful, but since you're also putting like a warpstone on cooldown, I don't see the vision. I guess that was vaguely useful, but like wouldn't leap just get me faster? Also, if I wanted to leap down, I could just like I guess I could do this. But is mid steel not faster if I just do this? Is that not just faster? Especially if you have like range or reach and shit. Why would Warpstone be quicker? Well, Warpstone just gets you further. Or like, well, okay, because you can, for one, you can blink, which makes it easier to juke, but for two, it's about the same distance. I mean, it's probably like a half second slower, if that, but like, I mean, is it really worth putting 2 items on cooldown to do, oh, I didn't even get it right, to do, is it really worth putting 2 items on cooldown to do that versus putting 1 on cooldown, or even buying 2 items and just doing that? Rack. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, yeah. Accuracy for Warpstone too. I know if you use the AoE abilities above mid, the mid boxes break. Yeah. 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 And then I'm pretty sure buffs take longer to despawn than the actual like souls on the ground. Jump, drop down, wall jump, huge momentum into mid fight, not in mid. And if you hit your head on something within the point, like 4 seconds, touch the ground, you don't need a warp stone. What? Oh, so you can do this tech without even warpstone if you just do it indoors? No. I warpstone last second. No, you actually have to insta it. Ah, yeah, I don't see the vision. Oh, jump down. Wait, jump, drop down, mid, wall jump, huge momentum, mid fight. I don't know. I don't even. Oh, wait. Jump, drop down, wall jump. Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. I up. I mean, yeah, that's something. Obviously, I need to get a better angle to actually, get a good wall to use it on. Do this one, I guess. Oh my god. Do I have to double jump first? Yeah, I think I have to double jump first. Yeah. I mean, I don't see the vision. When is this ever more useful than having leap? Like, okay, yes, you can do like this, which is some movement, but you can't jump. But okay, so yes, you can do that in a fight versus you can only use Majestic Leap outside of fights. Or I could just have the ability to jump normally in this fight, and like, okay, I've upped up my edge boost, but like, and just edge boost and then warp stone, and like, accomplish the same thing in like slightly less time, but I have the ability to jump in the fight, and I don't have to put 2 items on cooldown. Or buy those 2 items. Yeah, play without a lip wall. Still feels the same if I don't, I still feel like I have to double jump. You leap and grab a rope, it works. Oh, okay. I mean, that might be a vaguely useful situation for it. But again, I don't really see the vision of this. Oh, but I would have to, like, take the rope all the way down? Yeah, because you can't drop. So if I just... Can you even go down on a rope? Oh, you can. Okay, I've actually never done that. I always just jump. But yeah, it still takes off if you hit the ground. Okay, anyway, let me get a raffle up. Minutes. That's okay. And then click the C. Okay. Oh, I forgot I wasn't on this account. Okay, so this build is dog shit, but it gives a good base. I thought I would work off this. Like, this build is not good, by the way. It's missing so many. I mean, the fact that we have Fleetfoot and not, not actual boots is crazy. I actually I don't know if QSR Rush is that good anymore. I would need the actual numbers behind it. I'm not sure. Let's organize this build how I actually like and not whatever the fuck this shit is. Really needs to be bigger. Okay, yeah. Something like that. Yeah, is QSR Rush that outdated? I like having a reload item on Warden, but like QSR does feel well. You want Markman on him is good, but it does feel rough. Like I want what's his spirit scaling? Let's look at the numbers. 1.3 on DPS, that's not bad. 2.4 on Cage doesn't really matter if you're against decent players. Willpower has 3.7 at max level, that's pretty significant. 0.07 on Flask. But Flask is highly spammable if you max it early. So if you do a Flask Rush and do Spirit Power... Active reload the play? What is up with this item? Let's see. Alright. I mean, it does give movement speed. It does give yeah, no, it gives movement speed. You have to, it's not actually in the build. It gives movement speed, you have to buy it. I want to check literally every item that gives movement speed also. Hello, am I okay in the head? Can I type? What is happening? Thank you for the follow, Chwako. I hope I'm probably butchering that, but welcome. Oh, it's called move speed. Oh, that's a lot of items. Okay. Anything that gives... Okay. I wonder if this would have been playable in the E-shift meta. Juggernaut gives a raw 2.5 meters movement speed? I did not know that. Wait, low-key Juggernaut's goated on him now. I could see a Surge of Power angle. Your 2 cooldown is so long, but it's the only thing with good spirit scaling. Would actually that be worth? What do the numbers look like? 275. Obviously, but this. Okay, well I know what I'll do. I have to get a spirit item that doesn't give actual spirit. So we have 334 versus 447. It's 100 shield. Flask, but if you have Flask, it's so spammable. It's probably Flask. That's the thing. If you max Flask early, it's just so spammable. Even though the spirit cooldown is low, 5.5 second cooldown, you can have superior cooldown anyway. Hey Flame, how's it going? 100 damage to 134 damage. Well, more like 100. Plus, well, actually, I can do the math. Plus like 20 damage. 20 something. Cooldown's so long. It kind of mirrors the cooldown of your 2, but you're just going so tanky is the issue. It is percentage increasing movement speed. But you have no damage. The issue is that no matter what point in the game you get this, you just are so pressed for damage. But you're gonna get duration extender, so it's actually really good with Surge of... Yeah, duration extender is fantastic with Surge of Power. And it'll probably get transcendent cooldown at some point. I mean, yeah, early I'll go. I'm not talking about getting Surge of Power in lane. I'm just more thinking like long run and do I buy this item on this character, which I think so. I think you just have to buy like every single movement speed item in the game. Honestly, I think that's how you have to play him. Because if he's fast, like his space stats are so fucking good. It's just his movement speed. I'm just trying to get core items now. I'll like organize and everything later. Anything else give cheap movement speed? Backstabber wouldn't be bad. People show you their back a lot on board, and you cage, you force them to show you your back. QSR just doesn't, I don't know, I would have to test this, but QSR just doesn't give much damage anymore. It's not bad, but I don't want to rush it, and like long run, I just prefer anything that gives movement speed. What if I did a backstabber rush instead of a QSR rush, and I played around my cage more? Okay, let's get to the review, and we'll come back to this. I misspelled Raiders on the Arc Raider channel of my Discord, did I? Thank you for pointing that out. I do that a lot where I type too quick. I honestly want to take like typing classes someday. I need so much movement speed. I think Backstabber is good because you can force Backstabber procs with your cage. I could play for cage early. But I want willpower max and flash max. Yeah, there's definitely an angle to make this character playable, at least in solo queue. At least in solo queue. Like if, or sorry, not in solo queue, at least in like non-Eternus. If you're Ascendant or below, Warden is 1000% viable. Because people don't use Capacitor correctly. Diviners might be good too. No, you're already so tanky, you don't even need the shield. You're healing so much. Oh, did I mistype? Thank you. What's in my Twitch description? Oh, you mean in the tipping description. Thank you. I will update that as well. You can also tell I don't proofread anything I do. How do you even change your Twitch description? I go to probably what, like my channel, or not Twitch description, but like accessories, edit panels on, okay, and then the big panel. Thank you. Appreciate that correction. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll review this. Because the replay is downloading right now. We're just waiting for it to download. I wish there was a way, again, if anyone knows how to code mods, a mod that I could like download a replay and it just show the replay timer download in the bottom right would be amazing for me. Like, I feel like that wouldn't be that hard to code, although who knows? I don't know the Deadlock's code intimately, and I haven't coded much in my life. But if it's easy to code, like, that would actually make my life so much better. Instead of, oh, I copied the word. Oh, didn't mean to press that. Okay, well. Either way, got us there. Is there anything I need to do before we start this? Anything I'm missing? Watch, start recording. I need to get YouTube reviews today, so like I'm gonna I need to be locked in. I don't even have my light on. Sorry about that. I don't think it really affects my lighting's almost better without a light, isn't it? Oh, that was the up button, not the off button. Is that, am I crazy? Looking better without a light. There we go. Whatever, who cares? Needs a light. Yeah, I don't know. I want to get, it's the issues I have, like my window open. My blinds are broken, so I just have to leave my window open. So like my lighting is just cooked no matter what I do. Even if I had like 8 different ring lights, my lighting would still be cooked because there's this like insanely bright light to my right if I back up slightly. So it's kind of like, it's not really doable. Also, like all the houses to my right are like bright ass colors which just reflect the sun directly at me anyway. Logo on screen. I need to get a dock up. What's today? The 11th? The 10th? Oracle, Viscous, and then go to marker and do slash marker, Oracle, Viscous. Okay, perfect. We're into Infernus page. I mean, as I always say with page lanes, the whole lane is going to revolve around her barrier. This is not a fun combo to play into, but you're also Yamato Viscous. So if you guys can hold bridge control, you can fry them. What I would do, this whole lane, that's good. I like that you're going for those. Oh no, he's bad. Nice. You shouldn't repeat. Well, you're almost burned. What I would do this game is just the entire game try to sit on top of bridge, try to hold bridge control, and just poke this page. Don't even look at the Infernus. Just poke the shit out of this page. If she ever throws her barrier, your Yamato should just like commit to a fight as soon as it's on cooldown. You can follow her up, cube her if things get rough. Also, whenever Infernus burns someone, you want to cube them, obviously. And that's your angle. Starting high velocity burst. Okay, sure. I mean, Viscous build is pretty solid, so I probably won't talk that much about build. You just want to go like Goober Leap Viscous, or that's probably the best Viscous build right now. Maybe there's or what is it? Who's the other one? Lomain Viscous is the OG one, and that's not bad. But Leap is kind of like just solar powered. Should have right clicked with that goo ball. There should be. I mean, your muscle memory should just always be right click goo ball. How do you keep bridge control if you keep getting M1'd? I mean, you just angle yourself, right? Like, you stand up here, Infernus, like, you can just toss your combo, and then there's 14 seconds where you don't need bridge control, and the best way to hold bridge control is by getting wave prio. Because if you're holding bridge control, right, normally, and every time this wave spawns, you're hitting it with a splat, or you're hitting with a right click, you're chunking these minions immediately, you're going to always have aggressive wave prio, which means it's very, very difficult for the enemies to take bridge control. With Page Barrier, it is easier. Oh my god, the page just denied you guys. With Page Barrier, it is easier, but if you have Yamato holding it with you, and if this Infernus is just inting his dash... Actually, maybe she was burned before. Good cube. You can put in a lot of work. I like that cube because you're assuming your enemy has intelligence, which I did not, but he might have actually gotten the burn first before he dashed, which is what a human being would do. But I do like that cube just to be safe. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you're doing a great job just focusing Page, though. I can tell you watch the content because we are completely ignoring Infernus, which is perfect. One thing on Viscous you want to train yourself to do, your last shot of them, like none of the mag, just your last shot on them or before they get behind cover or you get behind cover, you want to right click because the AoE of like hitting people behind cover is really good. And it doesn't do more DPS than your gun, but it does more damage per bullet. So if you're trading one bullet for one right click, it's always worth. It's kind of a hard habit to like tell you how to develop aside from just focusing on it. Zyra tech on Viscous, we love that. What's the Zyra tech? There's high velocity, okay. Okay. From this camp, this should be easy. I'm actually gonna we're gonna use our speed keys now. Bound them, I gotta put them to work. You don't need, you're fine healing. Yeah, you know, actually that healing ray is really bad. There's no pressing need for it. If you really want a defensive item, which I don't even really think you need. I mean, your Yamato has resto, your Yamato does not have resto shot. Okay, this is an inch. How is she full HP as a Yamato with no healing item? Anyway, doesn't matter. The point is you don't need healing right. I'd prefer something, if you really, really want to go defensive, I mean, you could buy a resto shot, you could buy an extra regen because you won't get your Enchanter's Emblem for a while, assuming you're doing express shots. The green investment is really, really nice for the 8% max HP. For the 8% max HP, if you do want a green item, yeah, that time we did the same thing, so it's actually bad at a certain point. You assumed his intelligence again, but that time he did not ignite Yamato before he dashed in. He's just kind of like stupid when he dashes, so we don't have to like insta-cube whenever a dash hits. Is it a dash? Of course, the dash max for it. Thank you for the follow, Vivlo. Welcome, welcome. I put money this guy commits to dash. Oh yeah, his hold front looks like he's gonna commit to dash. You can always tell by by an Infernus' level of skill. I'm not in stream mode, am I at? Whatever. You can always tell by a player's level of skill if they're a dash max Infernus or a gun max Infernus. Paige just wasted. I know she healing right him. Never mind. No, she did. Yeah, she barriered and healing right him. I was right. I thought I saw the barrier animation. When she does that little hand flick, that's her barrier. So now we know we have 20 seconds of absolutely free reign. Yeah, you just go for the dive. That's good. Fairy tower. Only thing there is, I do like the ult, but whenever you dive, you should parry tower. Like, every single time. If you parry tower there, you would have taken, like, I don't know, 200 less damage from tower and just been much, much healthier. But the ult was great. Your instinctive Infernus ulting with no cube online too. Did we have cube there? I'm pretty sure it wasn't online. If it was, that was bad. I just assumed the cube was online with the ult. Let's see. Oh, you're right, it is online. Okay, we definitely should have cubed then. Instead of counter ulted. Okay. If you don't have cube online, counter ulting Infernus just so you have the resistances is great. But when you do have cube online, it's much better just to cube the stun. Second heavy melee is very greedy. You definitely could have gotten parried. Keep in mind, Krill. I actually don't know the base duration of Krill, but I know it's like a heavy melee, and then I start shooting. 2.4 seconds in combo, which is not enough time for 2 heavy melees. With bow Krill ult, it's fine to look for a melee, but you shouldn't be more greedy than that. Yeah, now we get our express shot, which is great. I'm assuming it's express shot, yeah. Now we just spam right clicks. I mean, this, again, this just dictates how you play Viscous, like the Viscous build. Of just right click spamming, you only want to right click spam, and you just do so much absurd damage with this power spike. Also, have you taken tower? Yeah, so now that you've taken tower and we're pre 8 minutes, you really, really want to look to steal this Sinners that's about to spawn and this Sinners. I'm actually not circling it right. This Sinners that's about to spawn and this Sinners that's about to spawn. You really, really want to try to get those, try to steal them now that you've gotten this much pressure. Whenever you take a Guardian before 8 minutes, you want to use the pressure to steal enemy farm, and Sinners are the highest priority. Because you just have so much more space right now. Okay. For VODs, I just recommend picking a VOD where you didn't do extremely well or extremely poorly. Oh, and also you didn't have, like, sometimes people will submit a VOD where they just have, like, 2 teammates that have, like, 20 deaths, and it's like, if you're just actively getting, like, inted, it's not, wow, great splatter. If you're just actively getting inted, it's not really, there's a large margin where it's less helpful, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Okay, I'm gonna try to pay attention to your right click usage. Also, we definitely should reset. We have boost online. Yeah. You should have reset. I know you have healing right, but if you reset right now with your boost, by the time, by the way, replay timer is slightly desync. It's probably like 32 seconds. Sinners will spawn. Yeah, there they are. I was going to say any second now. If you had boosted back, you would have been able to get immediate prio on the Sinner spawn wave and then eat their Sinners. Instead, it looks like their Infernus is going to secure theirs. Yeah, their Infernus is going to secure what? Never mind, he's just walking by. But instead, they now have the opportunity to secure theirs, and you don't have the health, which is really rough. Yeah, that was an insane throw. Like throwing like a not the gaming conventional way of throw, but like a good shot type of throw. Yeah. Reactive barrier is also pretty good this lane. I completely forgot Paige even had 3 since she has never used it. But they have Paige, Abrams, Furnace, Billy, Holiday, Dynamo. If there's a reactive barrier game I've seen, it is this one. 1, 2, 3, 4 basic abilities that can proc it. Wait, no, I counted wrong. 3 basic abilities that can proc it, and 3 ults that can 4 ults that can 5 ults that can 6 ults that can proc it. So it is very worth buying this game. Any game you can force reactive barrier, you should. If they have like 3 basic abilities that should proc it, you should always buy it. And if normally I buy it when I'm laning into a Page, Abrams, or Bebop, or if they just have like, or I mean Hayes is also a decent one. Just anyone who has a little bit of CC, I buy like basic ability CC, I buy it in lane. And then in late game just dictates by the whole team. But if they have like a couple basic abilities that proc it and a couple ults, I also buy it. Would I be insane for saying potential ego vault on this one? I mean, I didn't look at the full stats, but this does feel like there's a lot to work with. Also, one thing is like, I guess one thing I never really talk about is like ego vaults at this level don't really matter because like you're still making a ton of mistakes. Like when I don't know, Ascendant or Eternus player, well, even Ascendant. Well, Ascendant's still not great. I don't want to encourage you guys to submit ego vaults. I'm gonna have requirements against it eventually. But like when an Eternus player submits an ego vault, then it's like there's like 10 minutes of usefulness. But this one, but like at this level, there's still a bunch of mistakes being made, even in an ego vault. So I don't really pay attention that much or mind that much at this level. That was kind of a waste of world. But I mean, okay, the whole issue here is just we're staying on 1 HP. Like, we've been below 400 HP for like the past, I don't know, 3 minutes since Sinners spawned. And if we had HP, we could have gotten pressure, stolen their Sinners, and said they were able to secure ours. They might have even stolen one of ours. And we haven't been able to farm any of our Sinners or secure them on the most important timing, which is 8 minutes when they spawn. And then if people are farming them off spawn, around 13 to 14 minutes where they respawn. Let me actually start taking notes. Yeah, we're getting ours now, which is good. But we're just like, again, going to be below half HP because it's taxing us a lot and we had to use our healing right preemptively before the Sinners. Also, you should, right, in this situation, if you have Guardian Ward, which well, Guardian Ward's OP, I don't mind it. But you should just pop it on yourself when you're farming those Sinners. You need, like, your HP is so valuable to keep up right now when you're this low. Well, actually, to be fair, you should be resetting. But if you're not going to reset, you should just Guardian Ward yourself when you farm that Sinner so it can eat the 200, it can eat the 200 or 200 of the 240 damage. Yeah, I mean, also there is, yeah, that capacity of, like, also at a lower level, or this isn't even a lower level, this is like a, what, top 30%, so like upper medium level. Most most people don't know how to come back that well, so a lot of games are one-sided. He's gonna look for a gambler's parry. Nice. Here, I do want to look at this whole VOD in a second, though. Or not the whole VOD, the whole fight. Inarumi, how's it going? Kind of got spaced out on a tangent, so let me look at the whole fight and see why it started and if it was good. As far as the fight we played it, I mean, it was just a weird, this is just like a fight that isn't, like, it was just a weird spot for a fight. Oh, we're trying to save our Mo. We see 2 chasing him, Great Talon's mirroring as well. Oh, Great Talon backs off, we go in. I see. Okay, I understand. So, once the Infernus ults, I would just leave. The second Infernus drops that ult and Mo is stunned, I would just take this rope out, because you can't save him. To be fair, this fight isn't actually terrible if your Great Talon mirrors and you guys take a 3v3. But he is not. So at that point, the second the Infernus pops his ult, you should just get out and not die there. Why, man? Damn it, man. Fucking hoot. I just have to get used to it at a certain point. On a holiday too, that's like a personal attack. That's like, why does Dynamo have a 12-minute tank buster? Never mind, doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter.
Let's take out Infernus.
Our comp is actually pretty hard gun. No, our calcul builds starts. Yeah, okay, actually we're fairly balanced. Is Yamato going gun? No, we're fine. I just see Yamato gun and I'm a little worried because your GT also looks like he's going gun. Which is your two probably hardest hitting spirit characters that are choosing to go gun. Again, we're gonna die for them. Oh no. I mean, at worst, at best case, this is a very bad fight. Best case, this is a very bad fight on their side of the map. That's, I think you just keep like almost dying for this Monkrill. Monkrill is just kind of griefing and dying a lot. So I would just, why does he have healing booster? Never mind, doesn't matter. Never mind. But you just need to stop dying for your teammates. This is something I was talking to someone about yesterday, like in one-on-one coaching, and it's just like, the way I train myself to stop dying like this was I just out loud would say, let the idiot die. When I would see my teammates kind of running at him. Now it's bad. It's fine to chase. Oh, Mo doesn't even have ult. I don't know why we're chasing this page. Whatever, it's a page just kind of caught out, so it's fine. This is bad. The second she gets under Walker, you have no kill potential. And it is very bad to keep staying. Yeah, as the Walker stun. We're lucky no one rotated over because they're fighting this urn. We're choosing to okay. So this is when you, instead of you guys chasing Paige, you should have like hit Paige and then ran to this fight. You could be at this fight right now, win the fight, get urn, that's great. If you are choosing to trade Midwalker for urn, you need to tell your teammates that. Because your teammates are choosing to fight. And even though you guys probably get, well, half HP on this Walker, maybe kill it if they don't send anyone else over. Your team is gonna get wiped on this Walker, or on this urn, which is really bad. So it's, at this point, it's not, like, at this point you can't make it to the urn fight, so it's fine to call to just take the Walker, but you need to communicate that to your teammates. And Rushing Trophy is not meta, no. It's not meta on, it's not meta on anyone. I'm not going on this whole tangent, but no, it's not meta. One pro player named Hoot built it, like, in 2 games, and now every single person in solo queue is rushing it. Like, that was what happened. If you're at, especially if you're at like a newer level, I like okay, even if the item was like the most OP in the item in the game, I still wouldn't want people to build it because it teaches you to play the game wrong. If you see someone buy trophy all the time, they overfight constantly, and they just take so many bad fights and so many bad deaths. But they say it's worth it, and it is worth it when they take a fight on the enemy side of the map and trade 1-for-1 because they get a stack. But you are neutering your growth as a player if you are buying this item. Like Intel, if you're an no, I don't even think the item's good, but that's a whole different tangent. Like the actual item being good, again, whole different thing. But from a like, should you even like fundamental perspective? Oh, I didn't see the new leak of the Sleeping Goblin. I gotta main the Sleeping Goblin then. That'll be cool. I mean, yeah, I'm very excited. It's December, hopefully. Big new patch. I'll get like back into playing the game a ton. I'm very excited. But, you know, whiles away. We still got like at least a month. I said it in general. Do a spoiler tag, because I know some people don't like seeing leaks if they're not, if they don't like actively want the leak. But yeah, you're good to send it in general. I'll look at it. Don't you say to overfight if you're learning a character? Okay, yeah, kind of. During laning stage, I say to be overly aggressive. Well, okay, kind of. For like your first 10 games on a character, you should just kind of permafight even though it's bad. And then, but after, like, okay, sure, buy Trophy Collector. Well, okay, but if you're buying Trophy Collector, your first like 10 games on a character, you're also tying one hand behind your back on a character you don't know how to play well. So that's also a major issue. And then, but yes, I mean, I guess you're right. I do recommend to like overfight on like your first 10 games because it's the best way to improve micro on a character. But then post that, I just recommend being like hyper aggressive in laning stage, even like for your first, like, I don't know, 50. Maybe not 50, maybe 50 is too high. Kind of varies by player. We should not be using our abilities on the players here. We should be using our abilities on the wave. If we used our spotter and everything on the wave, we could have cleared it like 10 minutes ago, and then they wouldn't have a wave to siege with, and we'd be a lot happier. He's not in the next patch? Oh, really? It's just like an eventual character or something? Well, if it's leaked, it has to be in the next patch. Here, wait, let me look at what happened here. If it's leaked, it has to be the next patch, though. Because if it's leaked, it's from the testing servers. Which means it's, Okay, anyway, let's see. We're 900 HP going in. Okay, yeah, that's... I mean, again, we're just low HP, not really respecting. Yeah, Dino Kick, we cube, we... I mean, the movement's good, but you're just going in on 1 HP for no reason. Yoshi just seems to be respecting your own HP and not being afraid to reset. How many stacks does Holiday have, by the way? 1! Ah, yes. Okay. Why does the haze have escalating into the hard spirit comp? By the way, if you're ever making a build, this is just for general players. If you ever see escalating in the core of a build, don't use that build. Escalating is a very good item, but people who put it in core of builds, like the reason like Haze is buying it this game is because it's in her build core. Which sure, you buy the item probably like 70% of games on Haze's, but at the end of the day, it's still situational, and you don't want to buy it when the enemy team has 1 gun character who's actually even doing a melee build. Like, well, I mean, to be fair, bullet resist still affects melee resist, but you know, it's anyway, it's just it's not the angle. I really don't like builds that have it in cores because it's just not it. I guess let's put it that way. There's a very low chance for him to be in the... Oh, he has no animations. Well, but they're still like working on the patch for a month. I don't know. I think... Oh, wait, what? How did we just give Earn? Here, I gotta stop going on my tangents. I just be using my speed up. Okay, our team's just giving Earn. This isn't exactly your fight. You're pushing wave first, which is fine. GT just needs to bird. Oh, he is birding Page. Oh, you should mantle slide, by the way. This is bad. If you mantle slide there, your life is much easier. I like canceling to steal souls. Where's also our map awareness is really lackluster. Like, it kind of from a whole team's perspective, but even from our own. You should not be trying to go back in. But even for like 600 HP, no cube, not the angle to go back in. Like right now we're greeting so much. What was I saying before? Oh, your fundamentals are good. It's just your map awareness needs to be a little better. Your map awareness is just like kind of MIA. Okay. That's not a goblin. I expected a green guy. I'm disappointed. That's just like a short guy. Also, let me look at your build. Cooldown, snatch. We aren't really using the solved build. I don't think, does the solved build? No, solved build doesn't go cooldown this early, right? I honestly don't remember it. You need a, you need Enchanter's Emblem. And then you go Transient Rush. I actually don't remember the solved build, but yeah, it would actually make sense that you go Transient Rush. Just you would need Enchanter's Emblem because that item is so OP. Okay, let me focus on this. And my keys aren't working? Hello? Am I tabbed into something else? No? That was weird. I mean, what's our game state? We're winning by 10. You guys should just run earn. We're winning by 10k. We're winning by, like, I don't know, what, 8% right now? So it's just enough that earn isn't on their side. So we should definitely be looking to run earn here. Also, an issue from you is we are just permanently running down mid with no thought. Off spawn, we were just going down mid lane and looking for a fight, which is really bad. What the fuck? Off spawn, we are just running down. Oh, bro. Off spawn, we're just running down mid with absolutely no thought, which is not the play. Like right now, we're just looking for a fight. Every wave you spend in mid with like 2 teammates there, you're losing a net 30% souls. Well, I mean, including the extra you would gain by having 2 players. But every time with 4 players, it's net like 20%. Like you're just, this fight should not be happening. This is just a fight that's happening for no reason. We're just fighting because we want to fight, which is not good. This fight should be happening over an earn run. Your team should grab earn because they're ahead, and the fight should happen over whoever's running earn. Yeah, that's how this fight should break down. Also, you're committing the holiday when Paige is next to you. Any point you see Paige in a fight, just turn on the Paige and one-shot her. If you just did your full expression, if you did your full Skinner combo on the Paige, like she just evaporates. Did she live? She lived actually. And instead we're spending 8 years chasing the holiday. Okay, there she is. Now we'll kill her. Oh, they give you earn. That's nice. I mean, this is just the most clusterfuck fight I've ever seen. There's not even much to say in it, because it's just like an actual clusterfuck. There's nothing. This fight shouldn't be happening. It's just, and you have chased the holiday so far out of your back line. Like this fight goes 20x. If we just focus the Page, one shot the Page, stay with our team, this fight is 20x easier and we don't die. Then we get mid. She's tilt selling, I'm assuming. Then we get mid boss, which is just like our life is so easy. Is this a glitch? No? Oh no, she's just tilt selling. Okay. Is she tilt selling? No, she's 18k. This is actually her buy. Okay. Alright. Yeah, exclamation point Discord. If you need the Discord link, but just in general with the spoiler tag. Healing Nova. I mean, okay. Yeah, I would just, you're using like a more supportive Viscous build, but I would just use the Solve Viscous build. Leap Goober Viscous is the most, like, is just so fucking overpowered. We should not be running at the enemies. Okay, so even if there's only one guy here, you're still actively trying to stop one guy with no teammates around, so this is just not a good fight. It was an amazing circle, but this is just not a good fight. But then especially when you see like 2 of them here, and now the 3rd shows up, like it is just not an angle to try to stop them. We just had to burn our ult for no reason. Oh, we can just get chain CC'd. I mean, I like the vision of canceling your ult to cube. We did die with Nova up, which you should have popped Nova. Oh, yeah, we were in ult. Okay. You were going to cancel cube Nova, Guardian Ward. I see the angle. You would have died either way, but never mind. Fine, you didn't use them because you were in cube. Does Holiday have a stack? 4 stacks, guys. 1 more stack and it's an item. Holy shit. Only took her stacking 3k souls for 15 minutes, 16 minutes of the game. Actually, not even 15. It'd be 20. Like, why would she buy it? Like 7 minutes. Like 18 minutes of the game, she has sacked 1 item, but it's about to be an item. Oh my god, we're so close. Have you ever seen someone tilt sell in Deadlock? Yeah, people do it. It's not like that common. But I had someone, again, I remember when I was telling you guys the story of when we had a full AP team and again, I have to stress he was Eternus 6. My Eternus 6, Kelvin, was like upset with us for not building gun, and he said, and then I told him like, yo, Gun Kelvin is like the best. Yes, we're all spirit characters, but Gun Kelvin is the best gun pivot on our team. We already had a page support. But Gun Kelvin is the best. You are just should not be trying to fight here. If we grab Ern, that's fine. We'll, actually, I think, is Ern on their side? It actually is a pixels, if it's wavering on their side or not. It's not right now, you should have grabbed it. Oh, you're literally winning by like 9.8%. Yep, now it just went on their side. But he told us that Gun Calico was better than Gun Kelvin. And then when we told him, no, you're fucking stupid, how the fuck are you E6, you boosted ass Kelvin main? He started tilt selling all his items and bought a full wall of gun items. He sold like everything for like glass cannon, was like my team told me to go gun. Anyway. This fight's okay, because they are on our walker for no reason. This is, again, it's a pointless fight, but, well, okay, from their perspective, it's a terrible fight. From your perspective, it's a decent fight because they're just running into our walker for fun. Also, we should do mid after we clean them up. Oh, that's unfortunate. He got parried to pixel away. I don't know if I actually said you do a Skinner combo. I haven't been paying attention. For anyone watching at home, anyone who doesn't know Skinner combos, or if you don't, Skinner combo is 3 splatter right click. It's your most efficient way of doing damage on Viscous. I always forget. I can do it muscle memory easily. I always forget if it's splatter or right click first, but I believe it's 3 splatter right click. We should be going mid now, though. Really troll if we don't go mid. Really troll if we don't go mid. Hey, we pop our Calico. I mean, your punches are good. We're missing punches, but like I would say fundamentally our punches are good. Definitely an angle to cube ourselves there to be a little careful. But I mean, it works out. I just was if I'm in that situation, I'm cubing after he dies, just out of muscle memory, because I'm like pre-queuing it after I do my combo. I got a main Kelvin. If you want to get boosted, just main support Kelvin. Don't do the B max build is troll as shit. Go nade max support Kelvin. I don't know how it's a top build. Anyway, whole different thing. Go nade max support Kelvin. We are sitting on way too many souls. I mean, for one, you guys should have done mid. But for 2 now, we are relatively alone at 800 HP, sitting on a full tier 4 item, going to go push their walker. This should not end well. Yeah. Her silence wave. Imagine if she had knockdown. Does she not have knockdown? What? What the fuck? Imagine if she could just knock down you and then root you. Yeah. I mean, that's a pretty expected outcome to that. But yeah, support Kelvin is like insanely boosting. And you also don't need to know any movement. I mean, it's also just, it will get nerfed next patch, surely. I've said that for 6 months now, but surely they'll give it more than like 2 damage off the fucking heal scaling. What did they do? 10 seconds on Dome last patch? The most broken ability in the game. They gave it a 10-second increase cooldown. I mean, again, I see... Okay, to be fair, they have Dynamo ult, but I see 3 picks. I see mid-boss up. Like, it should just be a Yom ult. Like, it should just be a mid-boss angle. Right, Talon can just play out a pit with a trap, and then if Dynamo jumps in, he can just cancel the ult. I guess it's definitely a mid-boss angle. Please, we're just chasing way too much. We could be on mid. Kelvin doesn't need a... Okay, I can't tell if you're rage baiting me or not. Okay, you are rage baiting, thank God. I've gotten people unironically commenting that, like talking about that, and it drives me insane.
Let's go mid.
I do like Divine Barrier. I mean, again, on this support, which again, I think the support-ish Viscous build is objectively worse than the Goober Elite Viscous. However, from a support Viscous-ish angle, I mean, Divine Barrier is overpowered. We get Tank Buster late, which is perfect. They're a pretty tanky comp with Billy Abrams. It's going to do a lot of damage at this point in the game. I want to start giving more general rules. I know video is going to be a YouTube video. So general rule, don't buy Tank Buster pre-22 minutes. Mid-boss, if you have 2 or more picks, post 22 minutes, go mid. If it's post 18 and they're on top of mid, go mid. This is a solo queue flowchart, not like a... Obviously, pro play, it's like different. And then if you have 1 pick, post 28 minutes, go mid. Barring a Dynamo ult. Dynamo ult is the only thing that... How have you already lost one? I do like going to shop. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to buy. That's just an issue of you should always know what you want to buy before you buy it. So like I don't know what tier 4 you want to buy is. Let's just pretend it's glass cannon, which it definitely isn't. It's probably like, I don't know where this build will go, but let's just pretend it's glass cannon. You should know, oh, I want to buy glass cannon, so the second mid boss ends, you can look at your soul count and be like, okay, you know, I'm gonna sell. Actually, not gonna sell anything. You can be like, okay, well, I'm 2k souls away from glass cannon. No point in going to shop. However, I do like the point because again, the rule is, after we get mid boss, one person wants to go and grab Urn. Whoever doesn't need to buy, which should have been you, you go, you grab Urn, you run Urn, and then your team eats all this aggressive farm, stealing the farm from the enemies, and then you guys all go run at their base and die and waste your rejuves like you have to in solo queue. I mean, Infernus ult is like... Okay, well, the thing about... Yes, Dynamo, there's stuff like we have Moan Krill, which can counter Dynamo, Great Talon Trap, which can counter Dynamo ult. Like, there is all these stuff that we have, and Yama ult and stuff, but it's just... For a general flowchart, once they have Dynamo ult, it just gets so much more complicated. Cube this, yeah. I mean, again, yes, we have Rejuve, but we're just taking a fight one-on-one on their walker. Calico is coming, but when we started this fight, she was like back here, super far. If he had any form of reinforcements, which this Page loves to like stand on top of him, I'm pretty sure they're a duo. So if Page was just here, they could just fuck you up so easily. And they would have killed you, taken a Rejuve, then Calico would have showed up, so you wouldn't have lost your whole life, but you still would have bled a Rejuve for no reason. Calico has Scourge? I mean, I guess they are Hard Spirit. Not Scourge, Scorn. I'm speaking. Also, we don't have any Spirit Resistance to a Hard Spirit team. I haven't really talked about that, but like, if we just have Spirit Resilience, or like, Spellbreak of this game, yeah, mostly Spirit Resilience, would be so incredibly good. Counterspell is also pretty goated this game. You have nothing to counter the insane amount of CC they have, which could be Debuff Remover, Counterspell, or Reactive Barrier. You also have nothing to counter their Hard Spirit, which could be Spirit Resilience is probably just your best option here. And also Enchanter's Emblem, one of Viscous' best items, also gives Spirit Resilience. I mean, yeah, this point in this game is just pretty one. I don't think there's... You guys will just like run at their base and win. There's not much you can do to throw this. How is my throw already feeling bad? Am I talking differently? Has anyone noticed over the past week, have I been talking differently? Because my throat's been feeling so much like I basically took the weekend off. And then like, well, I guess I was playing with friends and stuff where I was talking, but like, now I'm just getting rolled. Okay. I mean, yeah, that was a good game. Notes are pretty simple, honestly. Your biggest mistake this game was just, your biggest mistake was just how often you went in on 1 HP. There were so many times where we were like below 25% health and we were just going in or not resetting. Don't be afraid to reset, especially with boost. And then just don't be afraid to reset and don't ego go in on like 400 HP. Next up, I would just again build I recommend. It's Goober Leap Viscous right here. Build ID right here 333302. Like, best Viscous build in the game right now. Lemaine Viscous is also good. Oh, did he pivot to double barrier? No, that's optional. But Goober, like, this is just the best Viscous build right now, full stop. You can also look up Viscous dribbling tech, which is a whole different thing, but is that's a whole thing. Let's see. Next up, you want to focus on, again, if we ever win lane for 8 minutes, you just want to use that advantage to steal the enemy Sinners. Skinner, yeah, I'll show a Skinner combo. That's a good question. Skinner combo. Punch. Right click splatter. Wait, is it right? I believe it's right click splatter. Let me check. Yeah, muscle memory says right click splatter. So I actually said it wrong when I was saying it, but my muscle memory tells me right click splatter. You just punch, right click, splatter. If you do it all at once, it's Viscous' most efficient way of doing damage, especially if you have Express Shot, it's going to do even more. This is his best way by far. Just simple as, the combo's as simple as that. Your splatter eats into the time where your right click CD where you're an actionable. And also, if you have something like Bullet Resist Shredder, your right click hits first, so it'll apply it before your punch and everything hits. If you want to get really sweaty, you do it on top of the enemies, and you can integrate... Oh, I messed it up. You do it on top of... Hello? You do it on top of the enemies, and you can integrate a punch midair. If you want to get ultra sweaty, I mentioned this in the character tech video, but you do this, and then you... Okay, you do this, and then you do the ult melee cancel in the air. I did not do my punch correctly. I don't know. I think my mouse is tweaking. Okay. You do this, then you do the ult punch cancel animation in the air for a chain stun. Like, that's probably the sweatiest way you can do it. Okay. And it does a comical amount of damage, by the way. And it's the reason I talk about meleeing them in the air is they're a lot less likely to parry when they're in the air, because they're just very, like, everything's very chaotic in that moment. Especially in a solo queue experience, or like a lower level experience. Next up, you guys should have called mid. If we called mid, life is like 20x easier. We would have won this game probably 5 minutes sooner if we just called mid. Let's see, what other notes? I think our lane was generally pretty good, aside from the resetting issue. I think we generally played lane fine. We gave a fuck ton of denies, but that was mostly our Yamato. The couple we gave, we just didn't have ammo in the mag, which is fine. Like, that's just, you know, a little unfortunate. Or, like, you know, it is an issue, but it's more micro than macro, just paying attention to your ammo count. Let's see. Anything else? I mean, not looking at people. I feel like, again, oh, the fighting was bad. We took a lot of, for when we were just kind of running down mid all game, which was not good. You don't want to just, you never just want to run down mid. You are Viscous, so you probably want to like hover mid, play around mid. But you don't just want to run down mid and look for fights mid constantly. It's just, yeah, actually, yeah, it's really rough. What's your split on your team? You have Haze in a side lane, and like, I guess you have Yamato in the other one? Haze weak side, I guess that's fine. But you don't want to just run down mid, and you especially don't want to be just forcing fights for the sake of fighting. If you want to fight, we should run Earn. Actually, Earn's another note. We needed to run Earn more. Earn would have been super useful, especially when we were winning by like 9%, so we could have gotten that even Earn when we have a significant advantage. You can also do something called tapping Earn when you're next to it, which is just where you pick it up and drop it to cement it as a neutral Earn. And then I think, oh, and then also we were taking way too many like at best fights on the side lane where it was like a 1v1 or like diving into Mo and Krill getting attacked and just dying for our teammates. You just also shouldn't die for your teammates. And yeah, those are the biggest notes. Watching YouTube, I hope you enjoyed and keep it real. All right. Let me, oh, I actually need to add, because I forgot I have to do the intro. I actually got to add long notes to this. I don't have a title. Earn mid, add fights. Down mid. Whatever, I'll think of a title later. Okay. Let me get a new raffle up. Man, remember when I had to raffle on my stream deck? Life was so easy. That's Gamba. And then go this scene. Perfect. I'm gonna keep working on the Warden build. I'm really hungry, actually. Will I pick up? Did pick up. How that doesn't sound bad. I think I've checked and it doesn't really. It just sounds like, I don't know, static almost. Oh god. What am I doing? Warden. Warden. ABCD. There we go. I'm not, yeah, okay, the stuff I like make categories for myself. Test, and then put in QSR, active reload, and I'll test which one feels better. I played a bit of Warden, yesterday, which was why I kind of got on this, like, tangent. Because he's so fucking good statistically, it's just his movement speed. And also capacitor existing, but I feel like there's a way to make him work in solo. I want Arcane Surge pretty much every game. This item's OP. I actually wasn't using it that well now I think about it. I was almost never using my Arcane Surge when I played. I'm not sure about point order. Point order is going to be a whole different thing. Don't know if I love maxing ult this early. Obviously, you want to play a lot around your ult, but I don't think it provides a lot of value in a late game team fight. So I kind of feel like I want to max something else first. The OG Warden meta was you'd max your flask and just spam flasks on them with something like Spellslinger. Then they nerf Spellslinger working out of combat. Fried egg. Oh yeah, man. I haven't had Chinese food in so long. I want to have some. Probably order that. They're gonna get that soon. Actually, it's been so long since I've had Chinese food. I normally eat out like once-ish a week when I go, like I go with my family to eat out like once a day, or not once a day, once a week to just like spend time with the family. It's been a while since Chinese food. I mean, barriers are OP. I definitely want those and all. We'll get, I mean, yeah, you just want to toss all these here. Thank you for the follow bullets. Welcome, welcome. Also, do you guys like the new Goblin, Thanksgiving Goblin? feel like the chicken's a little too small, but I like the angle. There we go, perfect. Lined up. Let this pixel higher without moving too far to the right. There we go. I don't know. I feel like I don't know what you need on this character. Obviously, you need a ton of movement speed. I think I like the idea of going backstabber though, because you can force backstabber so easily. Honestly, max ults isn't that much better. Oh, that's what you do normally right now is you go for max ults early. But I'm not sure. I think that's probably what I'll do. Because Flash Max is like the cooldown reduction is massive. But you can't really go with like a Flash slinging build nowadays. I do really like Barrier Max though, but I think that'll be it's my second or third max. And all but I don't know. Like this build, you don't put points in the cage until the very end, which is good in like Eternus. But in so like, man, I don't know. In most games, like I'm watching people. If you just monitor stamina, people are so bad at getting out of ward and cage if they waste their stamina. I actually think putting 2 points into it early is not bad at all. Like I low-key also want 2 points in my willpower. If you go an early willpower max and you get surge of power on it, it's so much like so much shield and the movement speed. But then you're very vulnerable to capacitor if you do that though. Hmm. Maybe you can't have surge of power on Warden because you're just really making yourself weak to capacitor. I'll just add it to testing. Is it even in this build? Not even in this build. Spirit Snatch could work. Your goal is just to stay on top of your enemies. I probably want Boundless at some point. I feel like this character has, once you get your 2 max, he actually has pretty good spirit scaling. Okay, what's the point order then? I want to go this. I want 2 points into Flask. Yeah, honestly, just expansion, if you get like a couple points in Flask is so big. This is just OP. You need this. And then the question is, I don't want to max ult immediately. Oh, but it's so OP. 2 points in ult is so OP. But is it more? Yeah, it's. But I don't like relying on the ult this much in the early game. Yeah, I don't want to play more gun early and then pivot into spirit. Wait, I actually like that idea a lot. So I think I go 2 here, max this. 2 into shield. Probably like I don't know, probably an ult warden. What do I go? I mean, I'm stalling this by 3 points at this point in the game. Is stalling my ult spike by I think like I want to say 6 souls. Although I don't know off the top of my head. I don't know my boons that well. Well, I mean, no boons, but not off the top of my head very well. Okay, I'll plug in the Viper. Let me just get this ready. So do I go 2 points? You need a point in willpower for the movement speed. Actually, I didn't think about that. Well, but you need it once you get maxed ult. So at that point you do that. And then it's between these two. Do I want to be a flask spammer or be tankier? Probably flask that. That feels a little weird. I'll probably mess with point order. Okay. I'll keep tinkering with this build as we go. I feel like he's playable if you just go full. I don't know. Solo queue is objectively playable because people don't use capacitor well enough, or like general queue. But it's just like late game is not late game. High level. I don't think he's very forceable. Let's go. I'm in a game right now, but I'm watching the VODs. Okay, sounds good. Good. I still need to get my like review requirements. Ugh. What the fuck do you have? Never mind. I need to turn on streamer mode. Of like, why would you have underscore deadlock in his Steam name? I guess probably a streamer, that's why, but that still feels like I don't know, man. Time is it? Okay. And then We go... Oh, I forgot the bar in my stream title. Oh, what will I ever do? Bar... Oh, and I got this glitch where I can't actually type. Okay, there we go. Bar, exit raffle system with Discord. Okay, and then I need... We're on... Oh, I'm on the wrong scene. We're on Ascendant. We're on Vyper. Ascendant, Vyper. Okay. Want to pop in and say your free coaching announcement is the 8th world wonder for the value you provide. I appreciate it. Yeah, I really like the Gosu. I think it's a really good source. I'm glad. I was like a little initially. I was a little like skeptical about working with them. But what sold me is the fact that they do a 1 month free trial. So it's like you can just like try it for free, and then if you don't fuck with it, just not pay at all. Like that's what sold me on it. Like actually, I don't know. Very nice. Okay, let's see. Yeah, man, the Viper meta is so fucking weird. One thing to watch with your you're just kind of throwing your screw jobs for poke, which like, I mean, it's only 25 extra damage for stacking them, but it's nothing to like, it's nothing to scoff at. Especially this early in the game, half of a heal creep is not insignificant by any means. Like that screw jab, for example, where we're just focusing a complete coin flip dagger while we are sitting, we still have a charge that is refilling is bad. You only want to throw like a force. You only want to force a dagger if you're max daggers. So it's, you might as well put it on cooldown. Or if they already have a stack on them, so it's like a coin flip dagger, but you do extra damage on the coin flip dagger. Or what was it? Fox, those are the only times you want to force a dagger. And then you would only want to like use. You would only want to throw like an in their face dagger. Like if it's a guaranteed dagger, you can go for that. Even if there's only one charge and it's like a 70% or higher, like in their face dagger, you can just throw it. Also, I'd go buy now. I have like, okay, this is subjective, but I really like getting a first like Mystic Burst, or especially if you're going a point into Venom. I think it's so OP to start Burst or Extra Spirit, because just alone from the 7% or 7 Spirit Power investment you get is so ridiculous. So much damage. You're using it like you have Burst. I assume we're saving for a tier 2, and that's why we haven't bought. I'd be careful farming urns mid-wave. You're basically giving them guaranteed wave prio, which is really bad. Yeah, and we essentially eat that melee for farming the urns. Farming urns is great, and you want to get your urns, but you do not want to give... Okay, what's our tier 2? Improved Spirit. Okay, I like Improved Spirit Star, but you need to be shopping on 800 souls. You need to be buying extra Spirit and then upgrading it to Improved Spirit. You should not be saving for a tier 2. You're just putting yourself, like, it's such a long week period. Yeah, we just die. Okay. We're dying there for 2 reasons. First off, we're just greeting this Venom. Very much greeting this Venom. You're pushing past your wave to greet the Venom. You want to look to use your abilities if they give it to you, or if you kill wave, get wave prio, and then you look for a Venom on him when you have a lot of pressure. And then secondly, this parry is just really bad. You never want to try to parry after a haze sleep. You can try if she's like meleeing you after like a second of the sleep duration, but there is no world that haze would have ever let you parry her. Like there's no world she would have punched you in a way that you could have like taken so long to punch you there that you could have parried. Only worlds if Mina shot you, and in that case you would just react to it. Yeah, now we just Venom her because she wasted her bats and she dies. Perfect. Dagger miss is still fine. Yeah, Viper's Venom scaling is just absurd. Okay. Also, actually, I will say maybe we're just going a Spirit Lizard. I wouldn't be surprised to see Spirit Lizard here. Okay. Yeah, I like the box farming. Did we miss a minion? Wait, I think we missed wave off this, no? Our window is pretty long. No shot we didn't miss anything. Let's see. We start here with wave shoving. This is good so far. Okay, wait, we know what you're doing, so let's watch wave. This is good so far. Oh no, this isn't good. Yay, we just missed 3 minions for this. Yeah, it's a really bad time to box farm. I couldn't see because they were covering it, but you missed an entire wave for those boxes. It's never worth to miss minions for boxes. You need to be on this wave, hard shoving it, and then you go box route. Yeah, okay, you come back, so you missed 3 minions for that, which is not worth at all. Also, you have an Ivy who's extremely good at cutting wave. You should just tell your Ivy to throw a Katsu like at wave when it spawns, and you can instantly shove it, get guaranteed prio, and then both of you can run boxes, which is great. So I do like the idea of box running, you just could never sack a wave for it. We're super behind in souls now. We essentially gave them back the souls that they got off of the Mina kill, or that you got off of the Mina kill. Gonna bat it. Pull down on our bats. Don't know, 30 seconds? Okay. So there is a window where you can instant venom her. Damage on dagger is crazy. It's because at this point it has enough spirit power to proc Mystic Burst, so it's allowed to, it just does like a ton of damage on poke. Yeah, free kill. When you quickly play Viper. And now it's just a free kill with a dagger in her back. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, no, Viper is all. Well, keep in mind, it's not even the early damage. It's spirit. It has 2.0 spirit scaling. That's also just, for one, it's base damage ridiculous, but also the scaling is so fucking high. Viper's not good right now, but she does have a lot of good things. She has a strong lane. Strong lane. If you're playing well against her, you buy slowing items. It's not crazy, but she has like really strong abilities in lane, like her 2 and her ult. But it's just like she just generally doesn't do much after like post lane. She's just kind of very like if you touch her with CC, she just evaporates. That's her issue right now. She's very prone to exploding if you put any form of CC on her. Also, we're not laning into anyone with CC, which is great. But if we were laning into like an Abrams or something, it's gonna be rough. Viper, I mean, as a whole, Viper's not good. Like in the game again, her lane is like not bad, but in the entirety, she's like not good because she's just so weak to being CC'd right now. Spirit Lizard is like okay, but just if you put like let's see, late game we're just gonna get we should just get like perma, Doorman carded, Abrams stun. They should buy Warden should buy slowing hex and just fuck us. We're not really playing at all for the stack damage on our dagger. I'm noticing that. What other notes did I have? Oh yeah. You don't keep don't sleep on the extra 42 damage. It's as much as a mythic burst proc. Oh my god, it's mythic, right? Not mystic. No, it is mystic. It's as much as a mystic burst proc. So it's really big. Again, I just wouldn't force daggers unless you actually have to. Okay. Going 2 points into slide. I mean, our max order looks fine. Yeah, I think about Viper, she's just allowed to have like this bullshit abilities because she's just so like prone to everything. Or prone to die to everything. Again, I do fundamentally hate this character, don't get me wrong. I'm like, she's not good objectively right now, but I do fundamentally hate her kit and think she should be removed from the game. Again, keep in mind, the fucking guy from Risk of Rain who came over and started coding for this game gave us Viper and Sinclair. Like, there's no flame to him, but like, he should not be allowed to create characters for a MOBA. There's by slowing axe against her 24/7. It's good against her. I mean, it kind of you don't want to just buy it. You don't want to just buy it for her because like comp matters. But buying slowing hex is really good. Buying disarming hex really well. Obviously not Spirit Viper, but if she's a gun Viper, disarming hex feels really good. Reactive, no, reactive isn't that good. What else is there? Counter spell feels very good in the late game. Any kind of slowing item, slowing bullets feels great. Just anything to slow her down is really good. Wait, what are we talking about? Viper and Sinclair being like, or Viper should be removed? I think, again, well, okay, I don't think, yeah, I think Viper and Sinclair should be removed. I think Sinclair should just be replaced with an ult character or an ult stealing character that's actually an ult stealing character. Yeah, again, we're just forcing the dagger there. Like, now you have a good opportunity to force a dagger because you're in her face. Yeah, like, that's perfect. Did she just not press 2? What?
Maybe now people will start taking me
Okay.
seriously.
Fine. Okay. Really bad things here. Okay, I see why you're at this elo. Your micro is fantastic. You clearly have hours on Viper. It's just your macro. When you shop with 3.2k souls, for one, you shouldn't let your souls get this high. You can't let your souls get to 3.2k if you're buying a QSR. Secondly, since you're saving, it means you're saving for a tier 3, but you should have just bought it in the first place if you're shopping with that many souls, because you've already experienced the weakest point you'll have of saving that many souls. Like, the reason you don't save a ton in this game, well, for one, small items are really, really good, but for two, you eat a long period of weakness where you're just sitting on a ton of souls. Okay. And then like this. Sinclair's design is such AIDS. Yep. No, he's you can tell the guy never. No, again, I'm not trying to flame the guy. I just, to be fair, it's his job, and he should have done more research. He should have played a MOBA before designing characters in this game. To be fair, so actually, maybe I am trying to flame the guy because clearly he's never played a MOBA. Because like, you don't create an AOE polymorph if you've played a MOBA before. Like that AOE polymorph is just like, you just, anyone who has played like, oh, thank you for the raid back. So welcome. We're just complaining about Sinclair and Viper. Anyone who has played a MOBA before knows that you do not add an AoE polymorph to a character. It is just fundamentally not, like, absurd. And then also his damn, but his bolts I think are fine. They're more numerically broken than like fundamentally broken. And then his ult, also if you've ever played a MOBA before, you know, you don't put the ult stealing character as a fucking poke mage. Oh my god. Anyway. Let's get back to the coaching and stop the tangent. Yeah, I don't think, I mean, I know League has Lulu, which is a point and click polymorph, and she's just always good because it's so absurd to be able to polymorph someone. Yeah, Silas makes sense because he's like a spirit bruiser that all steals, and his character is his kid is skill based. Also, yeah, sorry, there's not really not much to say with this. Like, that's the thing about Spirit Viper at this point in the lane. Like, again, micro wise, you're playing great, and then also there's just, you just kind of do that to them. They're not buying. Okay, also I want to say one reason people are out. You guys lose, unlucky. One reason I was saying, or people were asking me how to play against Viper. One reason they're losing really hard. Notice how neither of them have healing items. Notice how Mina has spirit. Well, spirit shielding's okay, but notice how Hayes doesn't have a single green investment in our green tree, and notice how Mina doesn't have any healing items. Like if you just have Right or something and you just stay above 50% HP, Viper feels so much worse in lane. The thing is, well, okay, to be fair, yeah, Bebop is something else. But, like, I would like if they added, like, a Thresh-style hook to this game. There's never been a fun hook character to play against. I think, again, I would have to disagree with Thresh. I think Thresh is the one hook character I enjoy playing against because it's such a mind game. Like, his whole hook is like a mind game. What's your wall peak? Oh, I was dog shit League. I think I peaked Diamond. I was like, that was before I actually knew how to be good at games. I learned, like, Woohoojin taught me the improvement mentality. That's why I do this. Also, yeah, so we were saving for Tesla. We should have bought Tesla initially. Yep, I like enduring speed, yep. I had to think about something for a second. So this is something you see Viper mains do wrong a lot. Diamond's top 3%? Not when I played. When I played, it was not top 3%. It was like, this was like seasons upon seasons ago. Was it really top 3%? It wasn't, because this was like, oh, this was pre-Emerald, that's why. I'm talking pre-Emerald. It was like a much different distribution. No, Woohoojin coached Valorant. He coached Valorant, but the things he taught me, well, I didn't go actually, but I'm just like, one thing I teach is just his general mentality that he taught me about how to improve. Like, I just didn't really know how to improve in games until I watched him, of like, you know, analyze your own mistakes, self-VOD review, really focus on like your own mistakes and stop like perma-whining your hard stuck into your teammate's fault. Okay, here, wait, let me look at this. Sorry, I need to like go on my whole tangent. That doesn't completely displace an enemy hero without committing to a hook. Yeah, exactly. And to be fair, that's also one reason he's good. Okay, so Ivy gets caught, slept, ulted, she misses the stone form, Mina ulted. Okay, not much we could do here. We're sitting on a lot of AP. Yeah, Baxel's, we're chill. He's like a He's a very good streamer. I mean, very good content creator.
People with a rock always, it just makes me feel better.
Appreciate it, Rano. Oh, get focused up. Your show is roaming from me? Oh, Bebop forced to swap because he doesn't know how to play the game. Okay, that makes sense. Yep. Take our tower. That's going good, Lucy. How about you? Okay. Now I focus up. Because again, watching you play, I think now we're going to see the mistakes. Because your micro and your laning, aside from some like buying things, looks very strong. I think it's going to be a macro issue. Or ult max? Interesting. I suppose you are Spirit Viper. Is it really the play to ult max instead of 2 max? I guess it's saved us there. There we're just egoing because like what's best case? Like right here we just need to try to reset. Cause for one we have boost, we get back. But for 2, what's best case scenario here? We have no healing right or anything. So we're just farming. Like we farm like a few boxes and then leave, and then they take our tower. Like we're risking a lot even being there for essentially no upside. Damn it, I hate Trophy Collector. God damn it, Hoot. Fucking Hoot. Actually, like, went 1-3 today. 1-3 today. Today's, or the, wait, TS? Is that today's? Game sucks. Yeah, no, I do feel it though. Listen, I love this game, but like, I'm definitely feeling a, like, I need a patch. And like, you know, it's like, when we have a patch or when Deadlock's actually getting patched, it's like every day I have this constant like itch to play it. Oh, TS equals this. Thank you. But then like Tank Buster comes out too early. Never buy Tank Buster pre 22 minutes. Well, not never, but 95% of games do want to buy Tank Buster pre 22 minutes because it scales with max it scales with max HP damage. So it just gets more value in the late game, and it's essentially just not worth its price before 22 minutes on average. It's just not worth it. Not worth its price. So I do as a source. I appreciate it. I had an argument with a guy in Calico about Trophy Collector, and they said it was good on Calico. I mean, yeah, it's dog shit on Calico. Hey, but just, oh god, yeah. I just like, again, if I just see, I don't know. I actually wasn't. I played a couple. I don't think I actually saw Trophy Collectors recently, which is good. But if I see someone buy Trophy Collector on my team, I just mute them. Like, unless the only character I think Trophy Collector is vaguely acceptable on is Page. I still don't think it's good, but I wouldn't report you for inting if you buy Trophy Collector on Page. Okay, sorry, I gotta walk in. Our Venom comes out way too late. We were way too greedy with that. It's online. If we just ult it. You're afraid of the mean ult, which makes sense. But then oh, the sign kind of griefed us, but right here we had like a solid 2 seconds where we could have venomed. I actually did see people were buying it on Sinclair because of the sprint speed. It's actually like sprint speed is good on that character. Not again, items not good, don't buy it on Sinclair. But I do again something about like Sinclair. I understand the reason you'd buy it on Sinclair because Sinclair loves sprint speed. Not good, don't get me wrong, but I understand the thought process. You're buying it on Calico and I think you're into it. Like, it's that type of situation. I actually had someone at me in the general Deadlock Discord recently, trying to, like, citing me as a source for why Trophy Collector was bad. No, it wasn't them. It was the person they were arguing against was, like, a piece of shit, and, like, they were arguing, and the guy was like, the guy literally said Trophy Collector is, like, is bad, and Trophy Collector... Like, you know, he said he doesn't buy Trophy Collector because he's not as good as low main. Which makes sense. Obviously, the idea is that, like, low main's the best. In 90% of the lobbies low main plays, he's the best player in the lobby, and that's why he's been forcing it. And then the other person was like, what's your source? And then he said Midknight and Shiro. And then the fucking piece of shit arguing with them added us both. So I came in and I was like, yeah, no, he's right. And the other guy just never replied. That Discord is so cursed. Like, actually, okay, also, well, to be fair, it's a fine fight, but like, okay, our Bebop's rotating over, it's fine. It's more bad by our Abrams, but I'm wondering if we're gonna see an issue of just perma-fighting mid. Because this fight really shouldn't be happening. Yeah, now this is really bad. When you're catching the Abrams out and you have 3 coming, it's okay. It's still not great, but it's okay. But this is really bad. When they reinforce 3-on-3 and we're just taking a 3v3. Hey, this is bad. Do we not have Venom Max? Okay, we don't have Venom Maxed. Also, our life would be so much easier if we had Venom instead of Bulla Maxed. I think like, I mean, Abrams would be dead at this point if we had Venom instead of Bulla Max. We die. Yeah, I'm lucky. Okay. Got rage baited by that Discord too much? Yeah, no, because genuinely, no, I don't mean this as flame, but the only people who type in that Discord are like emissary. Like, unironically, if you are higher than emissary, you find a community. Like, you type in, either you're typing in like the Eternus face at Discord if you're like Eternus, or if you're like a general player, you're just like, you're gonna find a content creators community, like anyone, and you're gonna type in their Discord about stuff because they actually know what people are talking about. And also, like in mine, there's a rank by people's names, so you're like, when someone tells you, oh, trophy collector is a really good item, and you're like, oh, it says this guy is like seeker, you know? Yeah, there's an Eternus Discord. They do like, they call them pugs. It's like basically like pickup games, pickup scrims that are like more organized. It's like, I don't know how you get in, but I know it exists. It developed after my glory days. Okay, welcome. I do like the spirit shielding pickup. Yeah, spirit shielding is a good pickup. It's Gumby Abrams. I haven't seen that in so long. I mean, now we just sit aside, which is good. I'm glad we're not falling into the trap of perma sitting mid. All you have to do is search the user's name in Discord, and if they have a message in the 4 digits, you are no longer dealing with a human. Yeah. This is a bad fight. For one, Hayes has like good 1v1. And she's only 2k behind us. She could never ult us, which is good, right? She could never ult us because we have Bulla. However, this is like a 1v1. We know as a fact we don't have any backup, and because we don't have any information, we have no idea if they have anyone coming to back her up, so we just shouldn't be trying to take this fight. We probably do win the 1v1. Yeah, it looks like we win the 1v1. Yeah, because she somehow doesn't realize she can't ult against you. But there is like a, I don't know, a very hot... She also had Fury Trance and she didn't pop it? Okay, to be fair, she drastically misplayed this mechanically. But also, she definitely could have had backup, and we chased way past wave, which is really bad. Also, people will find their respective main Discord. Like, I know Highdogger had like 1,000+ messages in like the Ivy mains Discord. So like, if you're looking for like you're an Ivy who wants good tech, like go find the Ivy mains Discord. Don't type in the general Deadlock Discord because you'll just find like fucking, I don't even know what you find them. But if they're typing in, also, oh my god, our souls got so ridiculously high. Wait. We took that fight. That fight was especially bad with Hayes because we were taking it while sitting on like 7k. I didn't even notice that. But that made that fight with Hayes especially bad. I mean, Glass Cannon is good. There isn't a Sinclair Discord, Pepe Hands. Isn't there? I mean, no, there's like respected Sinclair content creators. Surely there is. Yeah, I mean, there's also something like if you're in the McGinnis mains Discord, I wouldn't trust anyone who says something in that Discord. But if you're in like the Viscous main Discords, I would trust. Yeah, there's the reinforcement Hayes could have had initially. But it's a McGinnis, so
I see Hayes.
kind of there. Oh, you're the only gun. Oh, I see why you're pivoting back to gun because your whole team's spirit. I should have looked at that sooner. I mean, to be fair, Ivy going spirit is extremely unexpected, but she bought trophy collector. What do you expect? You have to be careful. Yeah, they have a ton of kill potential on you at this point, especially now that our ult's down. Ooh, that's really bad. Running back here is bad. You're just egoing. Your shit is rotating over. Yeah, this is so bad. Like you're rolling back in at like 400 HP or sliding back in at like 400 HP, but they're both healthy. You have no ults. You have no kill potential on them. We're dropping a pretty sizable bag. We're just kind of wasting our time. You should just give Walker there. Yeah, no, I don't worry. I saw the trophies. It's unfortunate. Fine. This is ego though. you're forced a bullet to live, but you should not be trying to go back in there. Again, same issue where you're just 1 HP. And especially when you have no bullet online, you're like in a really bad spot. Yeah, I'll look at your build high. I mean, I did put a game or two on page recently, so I actually have some idea of page building. Character's just so boring. I don't know how you enjoy her. Okay. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, our teammates are kind of cosmetic, but like, what even happened here? I was looking at your full map, but that walker... Yeah, I mean, the issue is just when we were 1 HP, we could have reset, probably gone to one of the crashing waves on our walker. But when we ult the Abrams, we should just back out. I don't mind looking for walker there in the sense of, like, you're just testing. Again, it's like fool me once rules, so you're just testing. Are they actually smart enough to defend their walker? Turns out, yes, we ult, we walk away. Lose a, like, what, 70-second cooldown right now? Yeah, 64-second cooldown. But it's like, whatever, you know? Also, on Spear Viper, we should have CDR. Well, I guess you're max mash applying your Venom. You're also pivoting the gun, I suppose, but I would really like CDR here. I enjoy watching a K-drama while playing Page. I should start doing that. I've been watching Malcolm in the Middle recently. I could, like, put it on, hop on Page, play it like Yumi. You build a frontline Page build? Oh, God. Mercurial. I like Mercurial. I like Mercurial on Dagger, I assume? Yeah. Okay. That was good. First monitor is Kelvin Nade, second monitor is Dispatch. I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, the show's damn good. Why have I never watched it? Okay, they're running your comeback run because they have Rejuve. Let me lock in. I mean... Oh, your page is just getting caught for no reason. We're also coming right side for no reason. No, there's no reason for us to come to this lane. The map is going to revolve around the middle side of the lane. I mean, these two are just inting for fun, so we should take these kills. Complete waste of your ult. That was really bad. He was dead to rights. It would be much better to have the ult on his second life here. Like, if we could have ulted him out of that dash there, he would have full died, which would have been huge. Also, we're making the classic mistake of overstaying. This is something you'll see a lot in, like, middle to, like, middle-ish elo. I mean, this is obviously higher elo. But the other thing I'll see a lot in, like, low, high elo, and middle-ish elo. After you get a pick with Rejuve, 90% of the time, you should just back off. Because when you stay, it's so likely that he's just gonna have reinforcements. The 5 seconds it takes to respawn is so likely his whole team will just pull up. So you should just pop Rejuve and back off, be happy with that. Like, that's how you should be playing these, when you know they're running urns, you know the majority of their team is on this side. Greeting the kill is really bad, especially when you've already used your bola. Yeah, I'm honestly sad that the classes timings are like when I stream, so I'll have to watch all the VODs for the classes, which is a little unfortunate. But again, I'm genuinely excited to watch all the classes. Like, I'm genuinely looking forward to that. Oh, for Paul, the bebop, why? He doesn't know the timing. Overpoke also isn't... I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great there. I will actually be streaming later on Tuesday. I haven't mentioned this yet. Tuesday streams will be like an hour and a half later than normal. Because I'm coaching scrims at my starting time. It'll be like the same, still 3 or 4 sessions normally. But it'll just start like a little later. But tomorrow's stream will also be about an hour later. Gotta change my stream schedule and make an announcement. I mean, we definitely greeted initially. They're gonna be free lessons? To find free lessons. Like, there's not gonna be... Wait here, one second. Yeah, I mean, I got another classic mistake. We're just over-chasing completely. We're dead a player. We're pushing up. Like, this is such a classic mistake where you're just pushing past your base for no reason. There is no reason for us to chase them there. We are down 1. Only one of them is, like, remotely low. And, yeah, we just end up dying for it. Because also, we're so behind, it doesn't even matter. We're taking a fight outside of our base. There's haze, and we just lose. Yeah. Pretty classic one. Wait, do you find free lessons? Like, if you have a, like, if you're doing the trial, then yes. Otherwise, there's if Scrims doesn't have enough people, like obviously the academy people get priority, and then if there isn't enough people, we ask for like first come first serve for just like general queue or general people in the server. So if you're quick to that, then yes. But otherwise, I don't quite know what you're talking about. Okay, so biggest mistake this game. Again, our micro was pretty good. The mistakes were in lane. You want to try to stack damage on your one more, and you don't really want to, if you still have a dagger regenerating, you don't really want to. Why is that notifying me? Did they? Okay. Anyway, you don't really want to. You don't really want to force a dagger. If you still have one regenerating, you don't want to force a coin flip dagger or a bad dagger, especially if you're not stacking them. So you want to try to play around that one stack damage more. You also can never farm boxes to miss a wave. Missing a wave while farming back boxes is always really bad and will end up in you losing a lot of souls. Your soul awareness could definitely use some work. There were so many times that game where we were sitting on so many souls and just taking pretty bad fights. Or we were, you know, sitting on a lot or just not buying. Like in lane, there were so many times where our souls, we could afford an item a tier higher than what we bought. Which also, if you have that many souls, you should just buy a like tier 3. You should have just rushed your Tesla early because you had enough souls. Tank Buster came out way too early. You do not want to buy Tank Buster pre 22 minutes. I would recommend maxing Venom before Bola. Even on an AP Viper build, Venom Max just feels so much better than Bola Max because all increases your farm speed, increases your kill speed, increases your like AoE. It's great. Well, like not your AoE, but like your mass effect in fights. And next up, you don't really want to take at best fights where you know you don't have backup, but the enemies could, or you don't just want to like run down mid and take a pretty pointless fight. And then finally with the fights, again, just never overchase out of your base. It is such a classic throw to overchase out of your base after they knock your patron. You never want to do that. It completely puts the fight on their terms and takes a game that you were losing, gives them a fight that is not even just neutral, but good for them instead of taking a base fight. Anyway, those are the notes. Let me get a new raffle up, and then I'll look at that build. That's yeah, of course. And yeah, you can. The VOD will be up. Actually, I'm kind of behind on my VOD, so you can watch the Twitch VOD whenever. YouTube VOD will probably be up tomorrow. I still have a VOD that I need to, or you still have like Friday's VOD I need to get up. Thank you. How do I say your name, by the way? Is it Vivo? I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Check the Twitch VOD. Okay, perfect. What was the build ID? You don't attach the build ID? Okay, I don't think you look in build #build recommendations. For a couple games. Okay, you shouldn't. Okay, I mean the thing is, I'm not. But like, if it's a gun hybrid page build, I'm gonna say it's bad. Page.
One of the things I love the most about Arthurian legend is that you have these noble heroes that are totally morally compromised. Oh my god, I didn't notice the time. We have to complete the ritual.
Oh, I do have that build favorited already. Okay. Oh my god. I mean, I think this is just a like joke build, right? I'm really sure sprint boots. I mean, I get. Well, okay. Sprint boots don't affect your. Well, I'm saying that because a trophy collector should not buy this item. If I see trophy collector in a build, I'm assuming it's a joke build. You don't buy this item. Okay, well, just don't buy this fucking item. That's fine. Yeah, knockdown in tandem with it. Sure. You just don't buy it. No. This is not don't get it if you lose lane. This is just don't get this item. You don't buy this item. It's not okay. I've gone on my whole trophy collector spiel 99 times. Don't buy this item. That's fine. CD on barrier. Yeah, that makes sense. Divine is a really early rush, but the item is overpowered. How many souls are you getting Divine? I have to acknowledge this item. You're getting Divine at 10k. It's a 13k Divine Rush? 16k Divine Rush. Okay, I see it. Oh god. See, the bot even knows. It's not good. It's not good. Divine try. I see the Divine Rush. You obviously want to get Transcendent once you have two items that are very affected by it. I don't want E-Shift on page ever. Don't just buy Counterspell if you're getting Lash ulted. Counterspell is like 20x easier for Lash ults. And like a lot of everything E-Shift does, Counterspell just does better for this character. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you're putting it on teammates. Duration comes out pretty... Okay, I'm not sure your order, but I would always, like, if I'm buying this, I'm buying Duration immediately, and then I'm probably buying Duration, then I'm buying between these two, depending on the game. Then I'm buying Expansion. Wouldn't really buy Decay on this character. And then... Shouldn't be frontline on this character, though. You're just fundamentally playing her wrong if you're frontline. And the rest, I mean, yeah, the rest looks fine. This is like more of a lane optional, but sure. Sure. Yeah, I don't really like Veilwalker on page. Is there a better item for that? I mean, probably just Counterspell and Play Good. I'm trying to think if there's a better item for front lane on page. I mean, generally you're just gonna get evaporated. I guess it probably is E-Shift. Yeah, it probably is E-Shift, but it's just such a soul sack for fun. And then yeah, the rest looks fine. I just remove this item from your build. And if you're gonna play our front line, I would buy this, or the Duration. In general, I'd just buy Duration before any of these. And if you're gonna play our front line, I guess you can get E-Shift. I wouldn't buy Decay on her. I'd buy Slowing Hex. Probably most games I buy Slowing Hex. The item's just so OP. Was I not running a raffle this whole time? Oh, I was. It just wasn't on screen. My fault. Wish I could add time. 8 Vortex Web? I mean, it's good on page. Hate the character, though.
Too often people think of the benefits without ever considering the cost.
Is this worth? You have to be healthy. Oh, what about a double vest build? Double vest on Morden could actually go a little crazy, no? But then you can't buy Backstabber, which I feel like I really want Backstabber on him. Was this Baxel? Furnace 3. Furnace sounds like it. Name starts with a B. Doing? I'm gonna wait a minute before we start because ads are running. Oh, actually, I can start the download. Double vest doesn't seem bad, but I want Backstabber on him. Backstabber, you can just force it. Match ID. What even is this? Oh, replay expired. Unlucky. One day I just want to like type in random match IDs and see what happens. I'm gonna do that sometime. I think it'd be really fun. Hit twice. Unlucky. Wait, what was your first message about Trophy Collector? I can look at that one. Okay, you said buy Trophy Collector and you got killed. And then this one I can't even look at. It just kills you. Okay. I did that and you can't watch 99% of them. Oh, well, if you have to know stuff about match IDs. The way they work, if you start with like the first, I don't know, the first 4 to 6 digits, and then you plug in random ones, you'll get an actual random match ID that you can watch. But you just have to start with this first, like, because they numerically go up in like by the date. So if you do one where the initial number is like 3 or something, you're gonna get a really old replay. But if you start with like 4, 6, if you start with like these 4 digits, then you type in a random 4, you're gonna get something quirky. Like if I was to do this and I was to type in like, I don't know, 0931. I get this Archon replay from today actually. Yeah. And then yeah. So you just have to do it like that. That is bars, I agree. Okay, go here. Turn this on screen. I should probably lock it in. This would be a good YouTube review. So many people are playing Infernus right now. But also, I feel like Eternus reviews aren't that good YouTube content because they're very, like, minute. Like for the general population, although most people think it's good for them to watch an Eternus review, it's actually 20x better for them to watch like an Ascendant or Phantom review. Because like Eternus reviews are just so much like small shit. That's not really like, again, it's good if you're like Eternus, like it's good to know, but it's not, if you're a general population player, it's not really, you know? It's not really, that's why I try to do like an analysis blend. When I'm at a point where there's like no, where I've like done the minute stuff and there's no, or sorry, when there's like a break, I try to like do a little analysis pivot. I'm asking Mertis. Okay, okay. Maybe it'll be a good YouTube. Oh, I can, because it's an Ascendant game and you're not on your main. If I do this, oh, I could bait all the comments saying, why is he Eternus? I should be Eternus. I could bait all of them. Oh, it'd be so amazing. Oh, imagine the comments, the comment interaction. And then for my mistakes, and I'll probably not do it again. Yeah, I believe. This is when you call it TC. I should actually ban TC. I actually have to like pay attention to that. Because like again, we'll see. Maybe this will be a YouTube review, maybe this won't. I will try to do an analysis blend when there's a lull, so it can be a YouTube review, and I will try to get good stuff and hit it with a good balance. E4 on Wraith, but on my ult, I'm like E2/1 when I never play her. That makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, you'll probably hit E6 when Wraith is actually a viable character, no? Okay, start recording. Eternus on screen. I need to go to the dock. Eternus. Infernus. Dot is concerning. I mean, I see you playing all the time. You're getting there. I just get bored. I get on a locked in arc. I had like a 70% win rate over a month. And then I just got bored of the game and started playing arc raiders. And now like all my muscle memory is dog shit. I still am watching the game a ton and improving my coaching. But from like a playing perspective, like I played like yesterday and my muscle memory is so bad. 86 last night too. The dream was so good. Oh my god, you know it's bad. I had a dream that I wiped in arc raiders. I had two actually. Back to back different nights. I was like actually tilted because I was like, I thought I lost my shit. That's like actually not a good sign. But I'm also getting bored of Arc. I've been playing more Deadlock, I'm just getting more and more bored of it. I've almost finished my expedition and it's like, okay, I've done everything for like 7 more weeks. Will I play a few matches a week, it ain't got me? Yeah, I feel that. But don't worry, in December, next major patch, it'll get you back. Okay. We are into Pocket Holiday, so Spirit Shielding goes actually fucking sicko mode. And then we obviously, at any point we can ignite the Pocket, we want to ignite the Pocket. I'm sure you know the basis of Infernus of using your dash in tandem with your flame and all that. So we'll see catalyst usage. I actually want to, that's something I want to look at. Next time I'm analyzing the Infernus, I really want to pay attention to their catalyst usage. But I feel like even high level Infernus really misuse it. Or Sinclair buffs Prage. I just hope they rework Sinclair. You just need to rework the AoE polymorph should not exist. And then you need to rework his bolts to do less damage, but actually function correctly and not lock onto like 80 different things in between walls. Extra regen start. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm curious. I wonder if we'll get... If you're starting extra regen, you aren't getting enchanters or anything. Normally, because you're getting the green investment from your extra regen. Oh, wait, normally you go Healbane if you're going Lightbringer build. Which Healbane would skip. Doesn't feel great to skip, though. But it's yeah, to be fair, extra regen probably is your best healing item. Resto Shot isn't that crazy this game. They're both hyper slippery. And you have a really high fire rate. Oh, this is really bad, though. So much damage from minions here. You should never walk up like this past bridge in front of wave. We're gonna take... We just took 100, 110. I think we took like 130 damage from minions just for that. Really, really bad play. Extra regen because I intended to perma-fight with Calico, giving the matchup 1 healing in combat. Yeah. I'm not saying the extra regen bad was buy. Buy was bad. I was debating between extra and resto, but I do think extra is better. And we get our Spirit or Rapid. Yeah, Spirit. Okay. Went into burn. Is this a Lightbringer build? I feel like the Lightbringer build, but I actually don't remember the Lightbringer build top of the dome. I know the core items like improved, rapid, Healbane, Tesla. Okay, now is a great time to look for a fight. Remember the best time to use... Oh, that's such a bad reload. Remember the best time to use... Also a really bad catalyst. The best time to use your abilities is when you have wave power like this. So this is when we really want to look. Fortunately, we kind of missed it. Nightmare edited my own very close to OG. Okay. Also, this holiday is an OG holiday, man. If she barrels on top of you, you should look for the parry. Okay. Deadlock Academy did NA customs today and it got a lot of people. Yeah, hey, I mean, I'm sure there'll be a lot for customs, like just the generalized customs. No EU still. Yeah, that makes that actually does that make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. Well, to be fair, coached EU scrims are literally tomorrow, so they're probably less. NAs are on Saturday. Saturday? Friday, not Saturday. NAs are on Friday, so they're probably more like NAs more eager. Also, you're not focusing heal creep enough. I normally skip over this in most of my reviews, but like if you're an Eternus player, every single way. Oof. That's so much damage. Okay, we live, but we're forced to reset. You're in yellow lane, so yellow lane heal creep always spawns on the right side. You just want every lane, you should start on the right side. Try to kill their heal creep, play around your own, especially when you're low like this. Like right now, okay, this is good. We're walking a little aggressively, but this is good. Wave got kind of cucked. Like right now, you just want to hold the right side, like here or not. Is heal creep here? Yeah, we should be shooting this heal creep. So much better if you're focusing down heal creep. So much better for you, because for one, you're playing around your heal creep. Right there, you got the second heal, which is perfect that you played for it. Just greeting slightly until it healed and then backing off. That's perfect. That's also, from an analysis perspective, one thing you'll see high-level players do a lot is they'll push up with their wave. Like the second the heal creep normally gets a little past those stairs, we cleared wave quickly, so it was relatively quick. But normally when the heal creep like clears the stairs, it'll drop its second heal. Should be going okay. We need to clear wave. Dash for damage. Yeah, I mean that's fine. Make sure you're shooting orbs. We're just dashing for wave clear because we're low. What was the thing before? Usually this is not a good angle to look for a fight. Yeah, we should. The second you see Yamato like there, or Yamato grabbing the buff, you should just diagonal dash and like cancel your momentum. I find it better versus players sometimes. You have to give heal creep value as you get poked out for trying to kill it. I mean, but you still should be playing the right side of the wave. There's generally, I mean, yeah, but that's kind of true of any minion. And if they're playing like, ooh, even if you're getting poked out, it means you are, okay, I'm glad we're going spirit shielding. If you're getting poked out for it, it means that they're just getting, and you're not playing on that side there. Because of that, they're just getting 2 heal creep heals and you're only getting 1, which is a significant advantage for them. And as well as, oh, my, the thought process I got cut off last time was that, oh my god, I already forgot it. Oh, because both sides were low, playing around heal creep is even more important. No, this is Baxel. The fact that E-Shift is Zonya's but better is crazy. I mean, but Zonya's is like half the price if you go by league items. We should not be trying to commit to this fight. Yeah, you can do a lot of damage, but your Calico is dead. Oh, it's not great. And yeah. Pathing's also a little rough. You're like, okay, I don't mind pathing to Veil because they're chasing you. You don't want to give them line of sight, but you either need to initially path to Veil or just like stick behind this rock, path up here, and try to like route out like that. Probably your best option is that, but especially once you go left of this boulder, you just have to, or I don't know what you'd call this, but you just kind of have to like play. You can't tuck back for Veil, you're just dead. You're losing so much ground. You have to play with the boulder and then the bridge behind you. Sorry, just writing notes. Okay. Like right here. Well, let's look at this way, because I'm pretty sure there's an opportunity to just focus. Ooh, great. They didn't get a second heal, but I think we're choosing to focus left side wave. Also, if you focus their heal creep, you're letting yours be even healthier. Like if we're just sitting, instead of sitting on this box and shooting him, if we just sat on that box, yeah, this heal creep's entirely free to farm. Could farm it from here if we want to be safe. Could farm it from here. Still free. Now pockets here with these sandbags. They're fine to play around. They're definitely not holding their own. Crates? Yeah, that's probably crates. Well, it's not a Eternus player. Did I do it right? Oh yeah, you did it right. But the people on Twitch chat never type it. It's only the YouTube comments. Okay, there's your heal vein. You don't need heal vein now. The reason you force heal vein on Lightbringer build is for the investments. Well, I mean, also it's just a very like statistically efficient item. But it's also for the investments. Yeah, I mean, we're just kind of dying for fun. The issue here is just we're pushed up without our Calico. Oh. That's not you. Where are you? There you are. The issue is just, for one, we're behind, but for two, we're just pushing up without our Calico. A great hero Calico is boxing. Should she be boxing right now? I mean, she's definitely boxing for too long. However, Pocket has his leap spike, or Pocket has a leap spike, and like if you can't kill a minion because Calico's gone. So we're just pushed way too aggressively. We have, oh yeah, wait, yeah, I didn't even see you. You pre-queued Spirit Shielding, but you never bought it. Yeah, I would much prefer Spirit Shielding before Healbane, or probably instead of Healbane, actually. Gives a lot more value here. Also, because Healbane loses a lot of its value if you aren't killing the enemies. Oh my god. Okay, when you're farming... Yeah, there's our dash. Okay, so, a few things here. First off, Healbane loses a lot of its value if you're not killing the enemies, because a big part of the reason you buy it is for that 275 health on kill, gives a ton of sustain in lane, basically you get a free healing right every time you kill someone. Secondly, you know, let me rewind so I can like dissect how you're farming this inefficiently. Okay. I just, oh, that's not a good sign. Well, I believe. Okay. So secondly, let's get to this camp and watch how you farm it. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. You press dash right now. Oh wait, no, your dash is on CD. Oh, I see. Okay. So it's not as bad because your dash was on CD, and I think I had a replay bug with my timer before. However, you still need to play more for the ignites. When your dash is on CD, you just want to play for keeping two of the creeps ignited. You shoot. You ignite one, you ignite the other one with one bullet left in the mag, you shoot the one you originally ignited, and then you reload. That's how you farm it without dash online. That actually wasn't as bad as I thought initially. That's fine. Yeah, you go for this. Okay, I thought my visually I'm not desynced. You shouldn't have gone for the extra melee then. You only, okay, yes, you're technically doing the tech where you sync up the vending machines, but it's only more efficient if you can do it without losing a melee on the original machine. So if you don't have time to do the alternative melee without losing a hit on the first machine, it's not more efficient. Also, right, our dash is definitely online. Like right here, we're farming this so inefficiently. On Infernus, here's what you want to do. You want to shoot him. You have three. You want to ignite all three. You want to dash. After you ignite all three, like you did on that original cave over there, you want to dash. You want to start your reload. You want to dash as you're reloading, and you want to do 2 circles. The reason Infernuses do 2 circles is not because you get more damage, but because it takes 2 circles around a camp to do your full reload. So we need to be, and yeah, like right now, you probably need to pop Catalyst. Yeah, this is... Okay. Oh no, I see why you're saying oh no, yeah. Yeah. That was fine until you jump back in. You're playing it very risky, but it's fine when you're holding cover. You just can't, like, I could tell you were dead the second you slide back in. Which is a little rough. This is a perfect YouTube game. If you're down for me putting this on YouTube, there's gonna be so much common interaction. At least you get your bag back. Reed consumes, yeah. Reed consumes. Now we're a huge spike. By the way, this is like a Lightbringer thing. Credit to Lightbringer. But one, like, you're a massive spike once you get your afterburn max. So like from here until like 20 minutes, statistically, Infernus is at his strongest. So you really want to play. You want to look for fights. This is when you want to farm. You want to side lane on Infernus generally, but this is when you want a strong side. This is when you want to be in fights. When you want to be looking for those earn run fights. Like right now, we probably want to start looking on right side towards this earn run. When you want to be looking for the earn fights. When you want to be looking for the, you know, side lane on your strong side. Look for an aggressive pick in their jungle. This is when you are statistically strongest, and when you really want to look for like just as many fights as you can get. Especially you have, who's your pick character on your team? You didn't get a pick character, so I guess your page is probably best. Like your page, you want to like call your page Calico over and try to invade aggressively in this time frame. Like right now, I look at this map, I see we have these guardians. This one's the only one left. So for one, right side should be our strong side. We should try to be here for this earn. But then secondly, after you get this earn, after whatever happens, you should like call your page or whoever over, and you should start trying to eat this jungle, because if anyone fights, you are super statistically strong. It's great for you to invade with a teammate and try to eat this, try to steal this farm. Once its tower breaks, you obviously have a lot more room to work with, but especially now, this is super stealable. Once that tower breaks, you can get wave prio, try to greed their doubles, and look for that. But you really want to use your strength right now. To my credit, I called it a day after this game. Wait, called what? What are we talking about? The I don't know what you're talking about calling. Also, you should be rotating mid right now. We are letting wave after wave crash mid. It's good. You should use your dash here. Don't be afraid to use your dash to rotate. Right here, it's just fine for you to use your dash. Generally, you don't want to use your dash for rotation. However, in this case, where it's dash gets you, like, they should have taken your tower. 1000% they should have taken your tower in that time frame, and you should just use your dash to rotate. Okay. Oh, after this game, you called it quits. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah, I can understand that. But that's a good way to stop you from tilting, though. I don't like how Duration Extender looks. I hope they rework this art. It just looks wrong to me. Am I crazy? Dorgy saying, don't waste your dash on Infernus lives in my head. I mean, yeah, it is a super useful ability that you don't want to waste if you don't have to. But in that case, where it's like, you dashing to that tower or not gets you there, like, I don't know, 3 to 4 seconds sooner, and they 1000% should have taken tower in that time, it's worth you using your dash. I think, no, don't get me wrong, I think Duration looks better, but I still think it looks wrong. I still think they need to limit. I think it looks better than it did before, but I still think it should, like, it can look and should look better. Something about the art just, like, I don't know, something about the way the sand is drawn. I don't like how the sand makes it, like, to me, in my mind, it says it's upside down, even though it's obviously an hourglass that's, like, losing sand. My mind just says upside down. I think if the bulk of the sand was at the top and not the bottom, I'd like it, like, visually better. But a stock image art? Yeah. It just feels like, I don't know. Okay. Anyway, away from the tangent and towards the focus. We are, I mean, our team is leading by a ton. We got Urn. Obviously, we just run next turn. We're about to get to a point where it might, when it spawns, it might even be on their side. We're super strong right now. What does that mean? That means we try to steal all these camps. We try to pressure this. You're sitting in mid, which is fine. I would push one more wave, get mid prio, and then just move to their jungle. You have, like, you can call your Kelvin over. You have people to fight with. You leave, like, I mean, shouldn't have 2 here, but 2 on your weak side, and you start trying to pressure this tower, trying to eat this jungle. It's fairly likely if you and Kelvin go to this jungle, there's going to be one person farming it right now who's trying to hover this tower. So you could definitely look for a pick off the back of, like, Kelvin Dome. I actually don't have Kelvin Dome. Kelvin Dome will not be up for 20-something seconds. But you still could look for the pick off of, like, Kelvin slow into... oh, no, mid-boxes is worth. This is great, but then you just walk up and push the wave. But mid-boxes is worth. I'm just saying, like, after this wave. Because also... Oh, now you can, actually, because there's 2. I was just saying after, like, once, if you could get wave prio, which because they roll over 2, you can't. So that whole line of dialogue is scratched. But once they get, if you could get wave prio, you want to use it, which you can try again next wave. Okay. Also, yeah, I think my timer is desunk by like 30 seconds, so we should, for your role right now, your goal, like my goal, again, eat that farm, whatever. Well, to be fair, you need to do it with a teammate, but my goal right now, be on this right side buff off, or actually, sorry, it's Urn's on left side. Be on left side buff off spawn, and then immediately, or you could have a teammate do it, but have someone run the Urn off spawn. Like, that's my goal. We're in Infernus, we're super strong, our comp is strong, we have Kelvin Dome, we have Page ult, like, we have a great team fight, we have a great Urn run, we're very ahead. We should run it off spawn and just be great. So I'm glad you're using your dash on multiple camps. That's great. Wait, did we use our dash? I think we used our dash on multiple camps. That's great if you did that. That's how you want to farm these. If you're using your dash, you're not. Okay, that's fine then. Farming is such a foreign concept for me. I can't play anyone aside from Calico at this point. I struggled with farm for a while too. I played, like, there was a month where I was always bottom farm on my team. This was after switching. This was actually, I don't know, this was a while ago. It was when I think I was a Dynamo main at the time, so to be fair, I'm naturally going to be low farm, but it was like, it was bad. Like, I would play any other character, like, ability desync, oh, thank you. I would play any other character, like, I think I played Viscous, and I would just constantly be lowest farm, so I mained Infernus for like a month, and I walked out of that, and I could efficiently farm. My recommendation, if you suck at farming, is just take like a few weeks where you just main a M1 or like farm-based character. And you're forced to learn how to farm efficiently. And also, to be fair, by doing that, you're also probably going to watch content creators. This is a bad fight. Content creators who are playing that type of character. Yeah, this is kind of a classic mistake. We're ahead, so we're looking for fight aggressively towards them. Actually, how much information did you have? Let me look at this. I don't think you had enough information to take this. Oh, did Kelvin dome for fun? Yeah, we're taking 1v1. We know our teammates are rotating over, so it's okay, but we shouldn't really chase. Yeah, it's the second we drop off. Yeah, this... Well, your Kelvin's here. We don't have much information, though. And kill potential on Yama is not crazy high, but you could pop a roll, so this is fine here. The second we see this guy pop up, like Holiday, I would just back off. Which you do, but more because Kelvin forced you to. If you're on mic saying retreat, that's good, but this is kind of a general. It's not really exactly on you, but kind of your team. This is a very, very common mistake. Your team knows you're ahead, and you know you should be winning, so you just take in a fight aggressively in mid lane instead of using your advantage to invade the Sinners right here. With the two teammates who rotated over, if they could have just farmed that Sinners, it would have been 20x better. Also, Ern's just sitting there unran, which is really bad. I'd be careful with that. I mean, yes, you have a lot of movement speeds. They used Holiday last enough. I know maybe it wasn't online, but they have a decent chunk of catch. Like if Yama just ults and twos on you, she can stay on you after your dash. Like she can chase you, or if you can just time her too. Like Yama can chase if they have like Drifter TV or anyone else. It is a little scary. I'm just using ult for damage, which isn't ideal. You go mid here. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Mina's typing, so she died like a few seconds ago. You go mid. You have great wave prio. Yeah. Actually, no, you don't have great wave prio. You just have a great zip, even though your wave is behind you. Never mind. You still could have gone mid if you wanted to force it. Early enough and you're, or sorry, late enough and you're a high enough elo, you could make it work. They don't have, what's their steal? They don't really have good steal. They have good pit fight, but they don't have good steal. Yeah, we go right lane. Try to help our Drifter and our objective. All our Calico dead. That's good. Maybe the DPS I go mid, but Infernus feels risky. Like, what do you mean, side lane? I mean, generally on again, on Infernus, you generally just want to play like your side, or sorry, not your side lane, your strong side. Movement's good. Damn. That was a good play, though. She have glass cannon yet? She doesn't. Okay. This blood tribute fire rates. We had Hazer Wraith. Only DPS hero on our team is Infernus. I mean, it's still good for you to play in a side. Like, again, you want to be your strong... Well, okay, the idea is you run Urn here, but it's still good for you to be in a side lane. Especially in solo queue, people tend to group mid too much. Warpstone's fine here. When we used our warp there, it was good. It's just a visual glitch where it looks like it's always on cooldown. Regarding Urn, I see. Well, okay, well that's fine, but you can just call someone else to do it. Oh, mid boss. Oh, for doing mid. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Then yeah, I see again. Because I couldn't have seen Mina's respawn timer. Well, to be fair, because your wave was behind you, it's fine not to call it. You could have, but because your wave is so far behind you, this is bad route. We're routing defense. I'd be careful. Yeah, I was gonna say at this level, it's very readable. Luckily, Holiday doesn't have lasso. My routing, by the way, if I'm trying to outplay them, you can route. I mean, routing defense is good. It's just a little risky. My routing is after Yama 2s. I just like jump out here, try to get on top of this building. If someone chases on top, which actually I do think this Holiday chased on top, so she would have caught me, and I probably would have died. But you can try to go back to the initial vent, or you can just try to come up to this vent, which is a lot of a harder chase for them. But that's fine. I mean, it's not that big a deal though. You're just going to vent, which is fine. It's just a little predictable. Especially with the new vent changes. Like if Holiday had lasted there, you get fucked. Or with the new vent changes, if she stuns you, it can be a little scary. Let's look at this 1v1. We're up 4k, we wasted dash for wave clear. Your Calico's coming in a while, you have pressure mid. Okay, I like this. You have enough pressure mid that she probably doesn't have backup. And your Calico's close-ish, the only issue is you don't have your dash online. Yeah, my ability, I've never had this glitch before where my abilities are like completely desunk. Because like your dash isn't up for like 10 more seconds, but it says it's up. Yeah, you just dash as soon as her 2 connects. Oh wait, no, your dash isn't online. We burned our ult at least. I'm surprised we lost that 1v1.
You live at my leisure.
Guess we were just sitting on our Tesla. Spectator's always buggy, but this is like a... I've never seen this bug before. Oh, I should pay attention to your movement. Yeah, we're kind of moving sloppily.
Headed to Broadway.
Yeah, I'm actually seeing a lot of sloppy movement. For one, you could just be edge boosting more. Like right there. When we... I wish I could move my cam faster. When you mantle this and mantle slid, you should just jump, hit an edge boost off this corner. Like that's more efficient way to move. I don't think we've seen a single edge boost. There's a nice loop if you grapple on the neon sign above the vent and go to the roof. Grapple on the neon sign above the vent and go to the roof. I see. I think I know what you're talking about. What was I saying before? Okay, let's make sure. Fighting with the cultists online is a little scary. Oh, edge boost. Yeah, I was talking about movement. Yeah, I've noticed, Sonya perma edge boost. There we go. I can recognize when it's a name. Yeah. I mean, you just perma edge boost. It's so OP. The way you learn it is just by trying to edge boost as much as physically possible. Even if it's not good for like a week, just try to force edge boost constantly and as much as you can, and you'll get better at it. Like right now, you edge boost off this corner. Also, okay, I'm gonna try to focus on your dashes though. I want to focus on the dash. Oh, insane, we haven't run Urn also. Yeah, we kind of lost our lead because we never pushed the advantage with Urn. They get Urn now too. Ooh, that's really bad. You trade a Walker for it, which is good. And you should... Why is Holiday here? What the fuck? Yeah, you're forced to fight. Don't be afraid just to use your Warp Stone for the bullet resist. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, 40% bullet resist into Gun Holiday. Like, that's very significant. We kind of used our Warp Stone to run there, which... I mean, you do obviously want to get out if you can, because she's very ahead of you. Routing's good. Yeah, good escape. Calvin rescues you. That was a really good escape. Only thing I would say is if you're going to commit to that fight, don't be afraid to use the Warp just for resistance. Oh, okay, you're waiting for warps on CD. I see. Yeah, the CD glitch is actually kind of crippling me. But whatever. I don't think it's fixable, unfortunately. We love... Well, to be fair, I can't even... Again, sometimes the replay system has flaws, but the fact that it exists, like, I can't complain. Ooh, what a cube. I mean, she's dead, but what a cube. Mid-boss. If there's ever was a mid-boss angle, it's right now. Oh no, we're gonna choose to siege the reinforced walker with... Okay, not your fault so much to grab the wave. It is your fault you're not calling mid right now. 1000%. I also said I was gonna focus on catalyst usage and never did. 1000% your fault that you're not. Oh, we grief our warp stone. What is Drifter's build? Oh, it's Furry Trance plus Burst Fire. Wait, he didn't pop Furry Trance. Oh, it's just Burst Fire. You notice the wave? Yeah, I mean, but again, even I don't blame you for not getting the wave, because like you should just, one of your teammates should have picked that up 1000%. You guys need to go mid there. 1000% that was a mid angle, and you should have had mid at this point. How many stacks? Two, okay. I'll never replay viewer for ages. Yeah, exactly. That's why, like, as much as I like want to complain, I can't, because like this game this game came out like what, 3-4 years after Valorant, and it had a replay viewer before them. And Valorant's replay system is still terrible. My girlfriend still plays Valorant, and like, it's so bad. You have... they probably patched at this point. This was like a month ago. I was watching her play and I learned this. You have to like download the replay in the post-game screen. You can't download it after. And then like, it's just as janky as like this game's, which is insane considering this game is in beta. Or not beta, closed alpha. Like, I don't even... Anyway, lock in. I mean, I see a 2-kill advantage. Yeah, Pocket's out. Unless they just troll for fun. I mean, we're fighting very... okay, yeah, you kill. That... Okay, thank you for the follow, Icy. Welcome, welcome. Or is Icy? Yeah, it's Icy. Welcome, welcome. Now we go mid, which is good. Only... Why are we routing like this? No, you're greeting your passerby before you go mid. You don't need a greedy capacitor buy. If you just farm mid quickly, Holiday's not going to be able to be there. These three might contest. They won't really contest. Capacitor doesn't do that much. Greedy capacitor buy gives Holiday the potential to be here, which is really scary. And yeah, now you're okay. Your Calic is fighting Mina. Or rough. Thoughts on the little boo-boo soul bag mod? I mean, it looks funny, I guess. I prefer the flopper one. I'm not really like a little boo-boo person. Try to keep my brain unrotted. Oh, she's just gonna evaporate. Don't know why she's trying to poke you guys. This is such a classic mistake. Like, she's not going for the contest, so why does she even shoot when she could just leave and live? Is it just me or do bridge buffs feel kind of too strong? Oh yeah. I don't know. Personally, I just think, I mean, they're very contestable. I just think survival and movement buff shouldn't be able to spawn pre 10 minutes. Not because, movement buff because it's dog shit pre 10 minutes, and survival buff because it's too OP. Or too OP. Also, this is, I mean, we're winning this fight, but it's a very aggressive fight. Like, how many souls are your teammates sitting on? Paige sitting on 4k. Shiv sitting on 3k. GT sitting on 4k. Kelvin sitting on 5k. Calico sitting on 3k. Yeah, every single person on your team is sitting on an item. This is a pretty, yeah, I mean, this is, I wouldn't even call this a classic mistake, but this is a bad mistake. Whenever you kill mid, give everyone a second to buy. Whenever you kill mid, just run Urn, eat their farm, give everyone a second to buy, and then look for the brute force fight. The brute forcing mode, everyone's on an item. And on top of that, I mean, our ship's running Urn, which is good. We were kind of pushing the Mina kill, which is okay, but at the point where they all get there and our ship's running Urn, it looks scarier. We fight so much more on mid boss than on mid boss buffs than NA IMO. Like with like just fighting on bridge buffs, you mean? Or like trying to contest mid boss? A mid boss buff. Oh, you mean like Crystal? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, NA under contests Crystal. But like obviously that Mina was not the right play. You guys just win here, no? I mean, again, we're all sitting on an item, which is getting rough. At this point, I think our entire team's sitting on a T2. But we have 3 rejuves and a Kelvin Dome and an Infernus ult, so we could just end the game, and it doesn't matter. It's very highly unlikely you lose here. You just want to capacitor. Actually, there's not that much to capacitor off in a team fight. Obviously, Viscous Cube matters to capacitor it off, but like in this situation, you just capacitor one of them for the slow. Use your dash for DPS here. Okay, yeah, there it is. Yeah, we dash for reloading. That's perfect. Putting the Yamato and Viscous? They weren't, like, that bad. It seemed pretty solid, honestly, from what I saw. Gun Holiday complaining is, I hate that shit. By the way, it bugs me so much when someone plays, like, the meta builds in the game, and then they complain that they did better than their teammates. Like, yeah, no shit. The best build in the game right now had a better KD than, like, anyone else. I don't know. Like, you know, this Holiday screenshot, and she's like, I should be higher elo. Anyway, okay, as far as the notes. I mean, I will give a brief mention to routing. Just routing, you know, trying to route away, especially when you're 1. Not trying to make, like, quirky loop outplays and just trying to get away from them, because, like, if they can shoot a bullet or two and you die. Thinking of that very early laning routing mistake. Next up, you don't want to fight without your teammate. I think twice that game we just weren't paying attention to where our Calico was. Partially that's just like teammate awareness and map awareness. Partially she should be pinging me right back when she goes to box route. But another part of it is just us running at them. Like when she died and we just ran at the full HP Holiday because we pressed ult. That was very much sunk cost fallacy and we cannot do that. Next up, player on heal creep. Heal creep's OP. Stay on heal. If your yellow lane, it's right side. If your green lane, it's Veil side. Sorry, if your yellow lane, it's not Veil side. If your green lane, it is Veil side. If your mid lane, it depends on which side you are. But just play around that heal creep. Kill the heal creep. Heal from your own. Feels great. Heal creep OP. Next up, don't, you know, again, you don't want to waste your dash, but don't be afraid to dash to rotate if it's needed. Like if it's absolutely needed, like they will break your tower unless you dash, just dash to rotate. Or worst case, dash when you're like, I don't know, like if I'm routing this Abrams, I would dash like here, So I can use the end of my flame dash to clear the wave, obviously pretending he's a wave. The end of my flame dash will clear the wave, but I'm also using the first like a 70% of it. Again, this isn't 70%, but just use your imagination. 70% of it just for movement speed. Next up, you know, movement. I said I was gonna pay attention to your stamina usage and then forgot, but try to edge boost. Edge boosting is so OP. Again, I would literally prescribe you for a week, edge boost off everything you can. Just edge boost off every single thing you can for an entire week, and you will walk out such a better edge booster. That's kind of what I did, is I just kind of spammed them, and then I got much better. And then finally, we should be calling mid, and you need to be calling mid more. Again, that first mid opportunity was risky, subjective. Like, I would call it, but, you know, you're in solo queue. Like, if it was a pro play game, you should have called it, but you're in solo queue, so it's a little more, depends on the players, if that was good or not. But then finally, that like last time we got 2 picks, you just need to go mid there, need to call it. So thank you for the follow, Perplexed. Welcome. Yeah, we got the Mr. Bean Goblin. Kinda wish the chicken was bigger. It's supposed to be a reference to Mr. Bean, but I think the chicken's a little too small. Because it's past Halloween, so I had to update it, and Thanksgiving's the next holiday. Then we'll do Christmas, and then we'll go back to the normal one after Christmas. Because it's a while until an actual holiday. Okay. Let me get a new raffle up. Oh, also, by the way, like, if you see what I'm doing here with edge boosting, best way, a really free way to improve, literally just edge boost off like everything in the lobby. Again, my patterns, I try to edge boost off this into this corner. If you want to sweat, you can try to get it off that wall too. Like, just, again, you can literally just practice in lobby, and it goes crazy. It gives you a ton of practice. Anyway, go watch on YouTube, hope you enjoyed, and keep it real. There we go. That one should be a YouTube video. That's good. I don't really have a title for that. Okay. New raffle. YouTuber. I wonder if I do have like a YouTuber voice when I'm like recording. I never paid attention to it, but I know most people do. Twitch raffle. That's not no Twitch. That was the duration. God damn it. You know, I'm just resetting all this. Try again. Flash raffle. 5 minutes. Twitch raffle off at Gamba. Go to that scene. Perfect. Okay. Not really? Okay, that's good. But I mean, I don't think I've yeah, I guess, well, you guys would watch the YouTube videos, so you would know. I was gonna say. Yeah, actually, what you guys probably wouldn't know. Not gonna lie, sometimes you mumble words. I think it's your deep voices, but how deep your voice is, but there are occasionally things that aren't picked up on the mic. Yeah, it's my speaking cadence. I don't know how to fix it. When I end my sentence, it's always like the last word of a sentence. I don't know if it's because I'm thinking of the next like word I'm gonna say, or just because I know how I end. It's just like a speaking cadence thing that I don't really know how to fix. Probably like a speech therapist. How much is it for a speech therapist? I should actually look into that. $100 to $250 an hour. Okay. Not getting a speech therapist. That's not happening. That's not I expected, like, I would pay like probably 60 an hour for like a decent one, but like for like 1 hour. But like a decent one is like 150? That's crazy. Well, no, the thing is, just for like my content, I want to be better. Like I've noticed it for a long time too, and I don't like it because it's like it makes it. Sometimes you just don't hear what I say, which I don't like. But I really don't know how to improve it or how to fix it. But no, that's okay. But also, how do I improve that the speaking thing? Like actually, because I know it's like something I have, but I have no idea how I fix it. Because I don't know why the issue happens. I just know when it happens. Just speak clear. I'll give you half of the 80. Yeah, it's just like, I think, I don't know. Maybe actually, you know what? That's obviously a joke, but I think actually if I focus on articulation, I might. I'm trying to focus on articulation right now. I wonder if I do a whole review where I focus on articulation, if I'll have the same issue. Try vocal range exercises. Okay, I'll look into those. But it's not, it's like, it's always the last word of a sentence. When I'm recording, it's because I'm finishing my sentence and I start mumbling and I look towards the script or like my notes to see like, oh, what was I saying next? That happens a lot when I'm recording, but on stream, I have no idea why it happens. So I don't even know like where to go about it. I look full. Okay, here, let me write that down. Okay, I'm writing it down, then we'll go back to the scene. Loki, I think it's just how your generation is too. I do the same shit. My parents complain. Really interesting. I haven't noticed any other like content creators do it. I might just keep bringing down my filters because the reason it gets walled is there's like I speak quieter and there's a filter. But if I bring it too low, you hear my breaths, which like that was a whole thing I hated. Ooh, thank you for the raid, Swento. Welcome, welcome everyone. You're playing the I know you're playing the Marvel Conquest game, right? Oh wait, yeah, you actually end before me now. Wait, I can farm you now, Swento. This is actually easy. Welcome, welcome everyone. Okay. Any of you play Deadlock? Anyone here actually a Deadlock player? It's like I feel like you guys are gonna dissipate quite quickly if you don't play Deadlock, and I'm doing Deadlock coaching. But thank you. Thank you for the follow, Scout Cola. Welcome, welcome. I don't know how much time we got left. 2 minutes. Okay. Like I have the same issue, but I always end my sentences with or. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know where you would even go about like aside from a speech therapist, I don't know where I would even go about like fixing it. It's just like it's completely subconscious. A great stream, gotta spread the love. I appreciate it, Swento. Thank you, thank you. 5 gifted to eat hot sauce? No, I'm not Swento. I don't even think I have hot sauce, but also I am not Swento. The hooliganism stays in his chat. That's all I'm saying. This is not even no. His streams can be there's something else. Okay. Swento wouldn't actually. There is an OG clip of him eating hot sauce. I don't know if you can find it on his clips, but he did a long time ago. We actually forced him to eat hot sauce. And it was I can't remember why. It was a subathon goal. I think it literally was 5 gifted. We made him eat hot sauce and he hated it. It was so funny. Yeah, welcome everyone. Submitted a Mina match with a holiday match attached in the description of the message. You can choose which one if I win. Okay. You'll probably have to remind me if you actually win. Yeah, we can make him eat it again. I shouldn't say. No. That's there. He has made some OG. Just look at his old clips. Look at his old clips I've clipped. He has made some bad promises about what he'd do if he was, if he got a certain amount of gifted or if he got big. You can like farm him if you find some of those old promises in his clips. I'm here because I really like the coaching vids. Trying to get to be as good as my Ascendant friends, so I don't think I'll have to rely on him to win lobbies. I feel you. It's not. I think most people can hit Ascendant. Well, obviously everyone can hit Ascendant. I think most people can hit Ascendant fairly quickly if you just like really focus on your own improvement. I think it can. I mean, I don't want to give a number because it's different for everyone, but it's not like everyone can do it if you just focus on improvement, focus on your own mistakes after the redistribution. Okay, is raffle done yet? Okay, yeah, guys. One, I don't think died. Wait, also, yeah, he said it was Holiday or Mina or someone. This works out. Okay. You want to... Wait, if you put the mindset on, you'll climb? Oh, yeah, the improvement mentality is, like, good for any game. You literally just, like... Again, it's just focusing on your own mistakes and not blaming your teammates. It's really as simple as that. But every single death you have, every single mistake you make, analyzing why you died, why you made that mistake. Also, VOD reviewing yourself is super OP. I think at some point, I think actually Baxel, I don't know if Baxel's still here, but I think he made a how to like self-VOD review yourself guide. Yeah. You know, close to being Eternus because of you. I appreciate it. Is it found VOD reviewing yourself before you play to be good for improvement? Oh yeah, VOD reviewing yourself is like really, really good. I should talk about it more. Yeah, and I know Baxel made a video. I'll probably make a self-VOD review video in like a couple months, but I want to like give some space in between his and I's. Is that grammatically correct for that sentence? His is my own to be grammatically correct, but his and I's doesn't sound right. Is it myself's? That's probably grammatically correct. Grammatically correct. Okay. Long download. Because of myself. Okay, okay. Yeah, that sounds right. I don't know. I didn't pay attention at all in like any of my English classes. I liked math, so I actually paid attention to math. But, like, let's be honest, there is no such thing as, well, okay, actually there was one English teacher who was decent. But like 99% of English teachers are like terrible. 99% of English teachers in school are like the absolute like I don't even know. Again, I had one decent English teacher throughout my life, but every other English teacher, which was probably like at least 10, probably more, has been awful. How does the raffle work? Do I have to submit it? Yeah, you just you write down your match ID in the match ID's channel, and then you just click the big blue box right here under the raffle when it's like active to join, and then there's a ticket system, but it's just a pity system. Okay, all the on-stream coaching is entirely free. We just I again, I want to move away. Right now I am currently like doing the like paid one-on-one, but I really want to move away from that. Like I got the opportunity, the coaching academy I'm working for, Gosu, they offer like coaching through their service. Like Metro and Piggy are both offering a package. But like I was like, I don't know. I really long run, I really want to not offer any paid coaching. I just kind of do it now because it helps me put more chips towards content creation. But like long run, I would love if I could just do like, again, Woohoojin style, like all free. Like that'd be great. And then my paid version of coaching would just be the academy, referencing people to the academy and like doing you know, coaching for them, and like that'd be my paid version. No, I mean I just for myself. Like I'm not saying, I know people like want, like I know people, no one like cares if I do it. I just like long run don't even want to offer paid. Long run I just want to have like the academy be my like paid paid option. Like just have like put a ton of my time into like free content, like free coaching, because I also just enjoy it more. I don't feel like pressure when I'm free coaching. Like if I have a bad session, or like if I just kind of am like, I don't know, have like, we had one like a week ago where I like got CC'd in the middle. Like it's just, if I have something like that, I just fine if it's free, because it's like, you know, no downside. And then yeah, that's also one reason I partnered with the academy, was just, or started coaching for the academy, was just, I feel like they just kind of fit everything I want long run, where like they're offering what I don't want to offer, which is like a paid alternative, like a very good way to improve paid, but a paid alternative that I just don't really want to, like, you know, the long run, I don't really want to do that. Anyway, you got the ad shit on screen? Yes, thank you. I was on a whole tangent. Okay, what is this? Ascendant Geist. And then slash marker Ascendant Geist. And then change the logo to Ascendant. Perfect. Good to go. We are fighting very aggressively, but it's Dynamo, so he's gonna tickle us. Yeah, I mean, okay. Doorman obviously a very strong liner. Dynamo like a tickle monster, so it's fine to play very aggressively. Also 2-star, so it is good to look for that aggressive trade. I personally prefer bomb start on Geist, but they gave us the window for 2, so we go 2. Okay. I already got like 2 YouTube reviews today, so I don't know. This one I can like, I can chill. I still want obviously to be a good review, but I could not. I've kind of been like sweating on the first one and the third one today. Actually, the first, what am I talking about? The first one, I went on like 8 different tangents. Oh yeah, free. Ooh, okay. Great parry. They're trolling. Oh my god. Textbook example of why you don't melee to kill. Textbook. Great parries for your Yamato. Set that up, and great fake melee because you saw the Doorman was gonna walk on top of the Dynamo. But like that is a genuinely textbook example. Mystic Regen start I don't love. I'd way prefer you starting Resto Shot. Resto Shot just feels like it heals you so much more. But I guess no, actually, you know what? I take that back. Do I take that back? 7 spirit power versus 8% weapon damage. No, yeah, you know what? I do take that back because the spirit investment is net better for you, and you actually don't need the HP that immediately. Assuming you're going regen and resto shot, I actually like the regen start because you don't actively need the healing. Yeah, Deathy's build goes restorative, Mystic. I assume it's a Deathy build. Deathy's build by what I'm looking at. But it goes Restorative and Mystic, and then goes Radiant Regen. Go extra regen as well because I go into healing tempo. I prefer Arrested Shot is just kind of better on this character and better healing in general, especially when you want to be permanently aggressive like you do on Geist. Did he change extra regen and Radiant? Oh, for the health investments. That makes sense. Wait, never mind. You're right. On that build, extra regen is 20x better because you need the health investment. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I like extra regen then. Your own build. Okay, interesting. They just have the same style. I do actually think extra regen is better than Resto now that I think about it though, if you're doing a Radiant Rush. What are our enemies building? Stam on Dynamo. He's doing a Surge or Arcane Surge Rush, and then Resto Shot on Doorman. Okay. We're gonna just be very aggressive, farm them for free, and we are happy. Yep. We're definitely playing a little too aggressive, but it's fine. I mean, okay, you're as a suck build Geist. It's kind of hard when you're in a very dominant position like this. Because normally as Geist, you just want to be like right now we should bomb. Oh, you 1000% should have bombed. When they're standing on top of each other like that, especially when they were dynamo healing, but even after when they're standing on top of each other, just throw a bomb at them. Life is so easy. Yeah, they're not at all dodging it. Ice bomb is like if you just throw it at their feet, it's actually so difficult to dodge. Okay. Let's start speeding this up. I mean, I think this lane's going to keep playing out the same way, which, like, is good. This is a great lane for us, but there isn't that much to learn from because we're just in a very dominant position. Yeah. I mean, we're going to die for that. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, it is just... Oh, we actually live. We should have died for that, though. When our Yamato... I know we don't want to buy because we're saving for Radiant, but when our Yamato calls pull back... Is that glitched? That is glitched. I don't know what the pre-Q is. When our Yamato calls pull back, we just can't, we need to be respecting that and, like, listening to her and pulling back. Actually, so lucky she pings. Are my cooldowns glitched? My cooldowns have to be glitched. No shot you didn't bomb there. Okay, yeah, my cooldowns are glitched. Okay, thank God. You're on confirm cast? Also, don't use confirm cast. Instant cast is 20x better. That one's getting written down. You need to use instant cast. It is so much better than confirm cast. The bomb. We killed Dynamo, though. That's great. It's completely unrelated to anything good, anything going on, but is Lightbringer's Calico build... I haven't looked at Lightbringer's Calico build. I will remind me after this review to check it out, and I will. Yeah, we're greeting. If they don't have boost, so we can greet. That's good. Yeah, I like the greet. Your Yamato full reset. You're a Geist, so you don't need to. That's fine. Second you buy Radiant, just toss your ability. Keep in mind, Radiant has the flat heal of 80. It does % health damage to you. If you just toss it immediately, which you do end up tossing it at them, which is good. But if you just toss it immediately, you're already healing that HP. And you just kind of want to spam your malices when the Radiant heal is online. Until you're like half HP, and then at that point it isn't as worth. Ooh. Probably ABL 2, but his builds aren't really easy to follow sometimes. I haven't played an ABL build in a long time since well, since his clip started happening, I guess let's put it like that. But since the Victor one. Yeah, Lightbringer generally has the builds. He has the best, like, general build. He's like the best person if you just don't know a good build or a good character, just type in Lightbringer. You'll be fine. There's been multiple instances. It wasn't even one time. Yeah. Oh, there's a... I didn't know the file thing. I haven't heard that one about him. Oh, wait here, sorry, I got distracted. Lightman is a goat. Well, the thing is, Lightbringer is just a very, like, mathematical person. So he just knows, like, statistically what item gives you the best, like, statistically. Oh, okay, I see the issue. We're trying to stay in range of tower because we're sucking it, but you just need to duck behind the tower there. And at this point, we're just greeting for no reason. Your Yamato's gonna ult. Your Yamato didn't ult. Your Yamato ulted after the Doorman ult? Yamato players need help. Dynamo players need help. Oh, and Krill players need help. What is that? Where's the note? Okay. I guess we just don't have parry bound. Well, we take tower now. You should just roll in, parry, kill. Life's easy. That worked out. You breed the wave. They have boost. That's a little scary. Yeah, your Yamato should not be going into this. Side is good. We buy Emblem, Stam. Yeah, makes sense. We're probably going Arcane. Oh, it could be no. It's probably K-Dash, actually. I know Geist really like K-Dash. Because she has such a low mag count. K-Dash does just feel so good if you don't want to think. Like, using QSR, you actually have to think about timing your ability. K-Dash is so nice since it can give extra ammo. Would I counter Geist in lane as a Kelvin? I mean, kind of depends. Just any, I mean, buying an early extra regen's good. Just trying to like buy regenerative items for her poke. Early heal bane's not bad. If she ults someone, just dome her and whoever she ulted, and she won't be able to kill them, and you can turn the fight on her. It's not really anything specifically a Kelvin can do. But, you know, there's obviously general Geist counters like Spirit Shield if they're tanky and stuff. Yeah, Fleet Hook K-Dash. I mean, again, we're sitting inside, which is fine. I mean, we're Geist, we like to sideline. It's fine. I don't see anything wrong with this.
A new era is coming.
Yeah, I mean, this is all good. We're winning, like, we're up 10k in the game. We should just run her off spawn. We're up by over 10%. We're winning by over 10%, but we're not winning by 15%, so the urn is still neutral, so we should just be grabbing urn off spawn. We get a free cash. Because if we just ran urn right now and held our lead, like, we just win the game. At the very minimum, you should tap urn, because it's spawning... I don't know which side's which of the map. Wait, it's yellow's left side in replay always. Yeah, it's spawning left side. Okay. We take our free kill. Oh, it is on their side. And your holiday cemented it as a comeback urn? Oh no. Well, that's rough. If she just waited right now, she picked it up, it's neutral. Oh, that's actually so unlucky. You just have a griefer. That's so unlucky. Best drifter build? Zera's is not. Zera. I don't actually know a good drifter. I think Zera's isn't bad. We actually went over this a little bit ago. I recommend Zera's probably. I know there's a better one, but I can't remember whose it is. Did we actually get Arn? I mean, this game is just... This is one of those games that isn't crazy not to say because it's not playing how it should. Like, the fact that we just cashed Arn on their side 11 minutes into the game with 2 walkers up is, like, actually ridiculous. This fight happens. We're giving Drifter his ISO, but Pocket's here, and he's just so incredibly behind it doesn't matter. I feel like I'm sidelining too much and not active enough. I mean, on Geist, it's great to side. I mean, it's great to side and then go to the objective fight like you just did. Like, this is textbook Geist play. You sideline for a while, there's an objective fight over Urn, you rotate to the Urn, it's great. As Geist, you want to be sidelining a ton. Geist loves her sideline. So she loves a 1v1. She loves getting farm. She loves being a stat checker. She loves being in the late game. So Geist loves sideline. Like, overall, I would say this is all, like, great. But also, again, it's kind of, we're just so ahead that the game isn't really flowing normally, so it's pretty hard for us to make, like, an egregiously bad play. Yeah, playing selfishly in solo queue is always the best. Why is my throat hurting? I don't know what happened, or my throat is just starting to get, like, way more chopped way quicker. I thought I was doing fine for like months, and then something about like Thursday, I don't know what it was, but something about that. Maybe I'm like sick or something. Probably just like sick. Drink water. I have sparkling water. I know I drink a ton of sparkling water on stream because it makes, well, okay, this is not healthy either, but it makes it so I'm not hungry. Then I don't have to eat. Yeah, you drink sparkling water is like it's a gym trick where when you're cutting, you drink sparkling water because it makes you not hungry. So I just do it when I stream, so I don't have to eat during stream. I mean, this is kind of a bad play. We're gonna win. It's okay. This fight is not bad inherently because we have so many people here, but like this is not how we should not have 5 mid. We literally have 5 mid right now. This is really bad. I mean, you should be in sideline 1000% defending this Guardian. Having 5 mid here is terrible. We do not just want to be brute forcing with 5 mid for no reason. Is it just not the angle at all? And now we're just, I mean, this is how you throw a lead, like textbook. If they just don't, I mean, they're brain dead. If they just don't fight you here, you just all are like splitting souls, losing a ton. Dynamo's finally realizing you're 5 mid and he's gonna split your Guardian. So they're now gonna get a Guardian. In theory, you guys should be losing a ton of souls, and this should just be like a textbook lead throw. Yeah, it's looking like it. They put 2. They're taking the Guardian. They're greeting even more because we're still showing 4 on this side of the map. They're gonna push this into Walker. If they get Walker, we actually full lose our lead. That's actually insane if we lose like this. Or not lose like this, but get behind like this. Okay, no. Oh, but... Wait, what did... Okay. Again, you need to be rotating this Walker, by the way. I thought you would at some point. It's terrible we're not rotating this Walker. You need to be here. So you need to be the one going over there. Yeah, there we go. Like, we walk out of this mid play, we were up 12k, we're now up 6k. We all just chopped our lead in half. And now 3 of us are rotating to catch this wave, which is so terrible. Because now they're going to see 3 on this wave. For one, we're splitting souls between 3 people, so we're losing a net 30%. But then just because of the way soul distribution works. But then also, if they see 3 on this wave, they can start pressuring mid and get that Guardian or backdoor it. I don't think, I mean, Calico sure is fast, but Geist is the best side laner here, so Geist is a fine rotation. And in solo queue, you always want to be the one to rotate if no one else is. And Geist is a fantastic solo laner, so she, like, if you rotate, you can stay in that side lane. And you should just been in that side lane in the first place and not let them just shove in that tower because we're like 5 mid. Again, we're just coming back mid for no reason. 4 in mid again. This is really bad. Okay, I see your mistake. Your micro is really good. It's just the running down mid. Like on a rank, like from what I've watched, if you just didn't run down mid, you'd be like +2 sub ranks. Yeah, I mean top lane is very like Geist is kind of like actually a top laner when you think about it. Like where's how she wants to play of like weak side, kind of playing her own game, jumping in wave. Yeah, I think my favorite thing about this game is that jungle doesn't exist. If this game had jungle, I wouldn't play it. But the fact that jungle doesn't exist makes this game so much better than any other MOBA ever. Straight up. Jungle is just such a fundamental... Like, jungle just has more control over every other role in the game, just by how it's designed. Like, the way Smite works, unless you're playing Cho'Gath, you just have... Like, the character just has more control than you over the flow of the game. And anyway, a whole different tangent, doesn't matter. I mean, there I was gonna. Oh, man, if I paused that before dying molt, it would have been such a good unpause. Why are we 3 on this Walker for no reason? They are wave's about to crash mid. We have no information on the well, we do have 2 dead to be fair, but we have no real information on the enemies. We're just gonna get dynamolted and it's scary. But like, to be fair, we might actually win this, or like might live this, but we should not just be 3-man forcing the Walker for fun. We don't have enough information. They at least have 2 here off the back of the Dynam ult, so it's at least a 2v3 on their Walker, probably a 3v3 on their Walker. Instead of using these picks to brute force the Walker, we could have just picked up the urn and used the picks to run the now neutral urn, and it would have been great. I'm still on faster speed. I mean, luckily you're against an Inter. Luckily you're against 2 Inters. But like that should not have gone like this at all. If they just actually, instead of pushing from their Walker, just hugged their Walker, we would have all been 1 HP and they would have just defended us. And we would have completely squandered our advantage. Instead they push out because they like dying. But who doesn't love staring at a gray screen? You online on Discord? Oh, good call. And I'm probably not streaming for much longer, but thank you for that. This might like... Probably you're telling me that though. It's like my stream title wrong or something. Okay. It's crazy that it's like this in Ascendant 2. I have to try and micromanage my friends when I play because they just ignore minions. Yeah, I mean, I would say this issue persists until like A5. Ascendant 5, I think, is currently where you start seeing like people have like a good understanding of the game. I think the game is... It's played fundamentally correct at this level, but it's not played like well until A5. That's what I would say. Yeah, people also just don't look at their map, which partially it's like with waves crashing, it's kind of you. I have a map awareness drill on my channel. It literally just says map every like 5 seconds, but it's great. It's great for practicing map awareness. Also, is anyone who's actually like watching the stream from this winter right here, or is it all just people who like had a stream like minimized and they don't realize? Because there's no shot people like, I don't mean this as flame, but there's no, I feel like the overlap between people who play like Marvel Champions and Deadlock, like for one, no one plays fucking Deadlock, let's be honest. But for two, like the overlap between those two games feels like it'd be so so small.
Thank you. They really are rather pathetic, aren't they?
Okay, I think it's called Marvel Champions. It's the game he's playing. It's not called, what's it called? It's not called Marvel Champions. It's, yeah, exactly. None of you know it, but it's the game he's been streaming. And the game he's kind of popping off streaming it recently. It's not Marvel Snap. It's like a fighting game. It's like a Marvel fighting game. Like a boomer explaining this. Okay, we're going BLS for Leech. Healing tempo, sure. I don't know. I don't think it's that. I don't know. It's not like a fighting game. It's not like, okay, when it's not like a, how do I word this? I don't know. It's like a, I don't know. I think it's a mobile game. I don't really know. I think it's literally called Marvel Conquest. Anyway, this doesn't matter. Let's focus on this. I mean, again, we're mid, which isn't great. Wave's about to crash again. No one's getting it. We could just be here catching the side wave. You guys need to get Prio. You guys can't really fight Erm, but having Prio here is huge. You cannot let this wave crash for free. And again, we just have 4 in mid, so we're losing souls. Like, this game literally has one problem, or at least, like, from your perspective, it literally has one problem, which is just if we were in side lane the entire game, we win this game without it even being close. Okay. Oh yeah, you can go to Swento's stream. Check out what it is. There's a 2-hour video of a guy saying math every 5 seconds. I did it for an hour. So you have 1 hour. I'm not doing that shit for 2 hours. Also, I didn't even like it because my mic fucking makes it sound like, I don't know. It doesn't sound like, it sounds, I just don't like, I don't even like listening to myself. I don't, the AI voice I prefer. I don't like hearing it just doesn't sound right. Brute forcing a walker with no advantage. Are 4 of us gonna go brute force mid walker with no advantage? This is so bad. This is so bad. We're baiting stomp, which is good, but like, I mean, this is just, yeah, there's the Mo hug. Inky Mole wants to hug you, you die. Nope. Nope. If I recorded one, it would have sounded bad and robotic. So I wish I had recorded one because then it wouldn't sound as weird as it sounds, but nope. No, I didn't just record one because I wanted it to be like genuine. Yeah, people still do this until like A5, I would say. Thanks. The redistribution was just a little too kind, IMO. Not to say like, I'm not trying to flame anyone, but I just mean like, I feel like Phantom should be top 10% at the earliest, not Ascendant. Because it's so hard to climb an Ascendant right now. If any of you are in Ascendant, you have to win like 10 to 20 games to actually climb up a sub rank. It's ridiculous. I mean, this fight isn't bad. We're sure we got picked. We got a huge pocket ult, so it's also over Urn, so it's actually over an objective, which is good. Is this a good Geist build? If yes, where's the name? This is basically, this is this player's build, but it's like a variation of Deathy Geist. So if you want a good Geist build, use Deathy's Geist. Unless, I mean, also, if you're here and you have a link to your build, you can also link it. Yeah, you can actually, yeah, you can just use his. Because this is a variation of, or this is his own build. But yes, it is a good Geist build. It's just, there's like, it's a good suck build. You either choose if you're building Geist Suck or Bomb. This is probably the best, or like an iteration. The best, like, suck build. Why? Oh my fucking god, man. Why? I'm so much. Is Suck Geist just bomb or Gun Geist? Not really. It's like it's like a gun suck hybrid. I put it like that. Like you go very sucky early and then late game you go gun. Also, I like that mid. Sorry, I got kind of. I like that mid boss off the pick. That was great. And the thing is, do you have Balewalker? Why was that doorman invisible? Wait, why was doorman invisible? Was that a replay glitch? Okay, this isn't your mistake, but classic mistake by your team again. We just talked about this. You guys are just fighting after redo for fun. Like, we should just be running, resetting, buying, running urn, taking their farm, and then we can all go waste our Ichu for no reason. Yeah, Gungeist is probably the best one, but that doesn't mean Bomb. Like, I prefer Bombgeist just because I can aim. Like, Gungeist is objectively better than Bombgeist, but Bombgeist is still playable. Yeah, you're proxying wave. Fortunate he lives, but like playing well. I mean, this is fine. Only again, we're fundamentally playing these fights correctly. Well, I mean, you are a little aggressive on your chase, but it's fine. He's, but the issue is just like we're not playing like our macro, or sorry, yeah, we're not playing our macro correctly. Tried learning Infernus, learned I can't aim that good, stop trying Infernus. Yeah, no, honestly, listen, Gun Holiday objectively better than Spirit Holiday, and yet I play Spirit Holiday when I play Holiday. Why? Because I can't aim for shit. Yeah, honestly, true. You should not be farming farm on your side. Our team's brute forcing, creating a lot of space. We should be pushing for this walker. Farming your own farm is really bad. Right now, we should at least bomb this wave before we go to our secret shop. Yeah, I'm glad you came back. Oh, it's wait, 2,600. There's no shot. You got 2,600 damage on Infernus. That's like one afterburn. That's literally one kill. Wow. I want frozen yogurt. What the fuck? Why do I want frozen yogurt? That was weird. Huh. Together flame me for 2 hours, but we won the game. I see. I see. I respect it. At least you won. Means you were doing something. I mean, to be fair, I've played like games. I played a this was on stream a while ago. I played a Viper game where I did like nothing, because I'm terrible at Viper, but I hard carried the game just by running good urns. Match ID, honestly, I will. If you remind me after this, I will. I'll look at the match ID because I need to. Oh. Let me look at why this fight happens, because this fight is pointless, but the question is it bad for you or your enemies? One team is making an egregious mistake, or both of you are, if you're just fighting for fun and burger flipping. Are Yamato's picked? Okay, it's bad for us. Yeah, we're running into a fight while we're dead one. We're running into a fight. We're running into a very, like, coin flip fight. Well, it's not a coin flip because we're dead one. Running into a coin flip fight while we're dead one. They have full ults, including Dynamo ult, which is massive. And our team fight ult is like pocket ult, which is actually for pocket ult is a good fight ult. Thank you for the follow, Trunksta? Welcome. Probably butchering that. Yeah, we won't die for it. You should also be trying to leave. I mean, yes, we kill, or we can kill one. Yes, we, like, our Yamato respawned, but we lost one in the process. How is this fight working? How the, that ult was, actually, I think no, that ult was way too early, no? Thank you for the follow, Eto, I don't know. I can't pronounce for the life of me. Hey, was this ult not way too early? Am I crazy? Or, my health is glitched for you. 1.6k HP. Yeah, we're ulting at 1.6. We ulted for 400 HP there. That is not worth. Net 800 damage with your ult is really bad. Yeah, also, you can see this is why Suck Geist is OP, because you don't need, like, you just press suck and they die. What the fuck happened to her? Why did she combust? Okay, well, we got a pick. Or, sorry, we got a pick. We actually didn't win the fight. It was 3v3. I thought we won the fight. How is it? I mean, this is just... The Calico's about to respawn. The fight started with Calico dying. She's about to respawn. This is just such a mark of like a... I don't even know what to call this, because this is like high elo. Like, statistically. But this is just like a mark of like a... I guess a bad macro fight. Oh my god, Calico respawned and she's back in the fight. This is insane. Mo's respawning, he's back in the fight. We're really over chasing at this point. Ito. Okay. Oh good, I chose the name when I was 14. Okay, I see. I get you. We all got, listen, if you didn't choose, if it's not some like edgy ass shit and you made it when you're 14, that's impressive. God, like that's like, oh god, what? Okay, I like stealing their lotto. We have a really hard push right side wave, so it's a little scary. Don't go die with your team for fun. We're not big. Your pocket is though. Well, to be fair, your oh no, your pocket. Die. My Minecraft name was a mayhem maker. You know what? We got some alliteration. Okay. I mean, again, I keep wanting to say we gotta pick. What do? We run Earn. We never have an advantage. Now we have a kill advantage. What do? We run Earn. Please just shove this wave, grab Earn. Please. Finally, let us use our kill an advantage from one of these fights. There was one Earn. No, the one Earn fight that happened was we ran a 10-minute comeback Earn and we got the Earn, even though it was on their side. And they fought after. Which, to be fair, it was a good fight from us. It was like I mean, the Holiday should not have ran the comeback Earn, but a fight from our perspective was good. Yeah, I guess it wasn't. Well, we fought. I guess yeah, you're right. We more fought after the Earn. Okay, Holiday running Earn. This is good. Is it late? Yes, but we have great wave prio. As long as we space the Dynamo ult, this is good. Just space the Dynamo ult, and this is great. Oh yeah, your build looks fine. It's like standard Deathy build. Or not standard. Like it's your own build, but like Deathy pivot. It's like, I mean, most solo ults pocket, or not Mo. Dynamo solo ults pocket. Like that's good. We'll hit him with another suck and he combusts. Ooh, a little rough. You are over chasing this point. Our team has gotten wiped. Or when you can just hear the death cries, but our team has all gotten wiped. I wasn't even looking at map, but I'm assuming like here. When you're chasing Dynamo, where do you think the whole enemy team is coming? They are all gonna come behind you, and we are going to watch you fall over and die. There's one, there's two, and there's three. Yeah, you also shouldn't ult there. You have no, well, actually, your ult, no, that's not true. Your ult cooldown is shorter than your respawn timer, so it's fine to ult. Yeah, they got mid off of it though. Yeah, we just overchased Dynamo. You look to revenge on pocket, which is fine once we fucked up our movement. Bad. Oh, Yamato calling the neutral game dead. You love that. You love when Yamato calls a game dead where you guys are up by 1k souls. You love that. They aren't even running comebacker. I feel Toxic would have been much better. Oh wait, in this game I wasn't sure if Healbane or Toxic Bullets would be better since Dynamo has so much HP. I feel Toxic would have been better. But oh, let's look at their max HP after we see this clusterfuck. I mean, at this point you have to back up. I like fighting on the Walker, but you know, you're losing, you back up. Sucks we only got one rejuve off him. What's their tankiness? Mo, highly tanky. Dynamo. How actually chunky is Dynamo? I feel like I don't actually know. Oh, we have stacked trophy collectors, so we are actually pretty chunky. Wow, actually, yeah, Dynamo. Wow, that trophy collector is putting in work. Okay, yeah, so, I mean, yeah, Toxic Bolts would be good here. You could sell Healbane for it. They do have a lot of max HP to work with. No, trophy collector is dog shit, don't get me wrong, but it's giving him a hell of health. Okay. Again, if you buy trophy collector on my team, unless you're Page, I will report you. I mean, we're just staggering our respawns at this point. Like, our teammates were from our first fight were respawning, and then two of us just go and die for fun. If you're playing safe, it's trophy collector, but I banned the word trophy collector from my chat, so people have to find ways around it when they're flaming it. Oh, okay, I see the bait, I mean, you're not dying, but again, this is just a fight where we're constantly down. Yes, they're low, but we're dead 3, and they have a rejuve. You pop your ult, yeah. You focus the guy who you ulted, that melee is so risky, you should have gone parry. Whenever you ult someone on Geist, you do want to focus them, but it should have just been Malice, and then some left clicks, a bomb, a suck, and they should have died. Fight works out, but like, I mean, it's just kind of your pocket behind here. Okay, so we got some picks. I'll give you a hint of what we should do. Right here. Please just run this. Please use your advantage of their entire team wipe to run Earn. Someone on your team, please. If they buff the green item, will you unban the forbidden item? They already buffed it. Again, it's not that I did. Okay, I'm not even. My problem with the item isn't its stats. Well, okay, it is, but the main reason I dislike the item is if you're buying it while you're learning the game, it fundamentally teaches you how to play the game wrong. you are fundamentally playing the game incorrectly if you're buying that, if you're buying Trophy Collector and you're like newish to the game, or even if you have like 1,000 games. If you are not Eternus, which I dislike it if you're Eternus for statistical reasons, but if you're not Eternus, I dislike it because you are learning how to play the game wrong and you are like hindering your growth. You are stunting your growth as a player by buying the item. Also, please, someone grab the urn for the love of God. We have 2 hard shove waves. I like getting patron. That's great. You should have ran urn when you got patron, but we got patron. That's good. Thank God this holiday's grabbing urn. Yeah, we love replay system. Well, to be fair, I do actually love the replay system. I can't play him. These players need help. Sorry, I'm like, as a holiday main, so often haste players will solo ult me, and it's just like, do you not know my character has like a lasso? Clusterfuck fight, but we got a pick to start it. At this point, we should back off. Fight's getting really rough. Yeah, we get unfortunate CC. I do like the crippling headshot buy. The issue is like, okay, no. To be fair, the haze is inting. It's just like I'm just looking at his fights, and it's just like who inted first. Yeah, the haze inted first. Haze mega inted. We trade it for the. And then we just get counter dynamolted. How did your holiday die though? Oh, Molt. No, she just dies. And then at this point, I mean, this fight is fine. Yeah, no, this fight is good at this point. We just get chain CC'd. I just saw your pockets health, but this fight's actually fine. Dynamo lives on 1 HP because of affliction. Wait, why am I fast forwarding? I can just press this button. If you're going spirit, what should you? I bind this to my keyword. If you're going spirit, what should you use after Healbane? Just a spirit character in general? I mean, that's, I don't know. That's so character specific. Of like, what do you like? Yeah, that depends on so many characters. Oh, when is selling a Changer's Emblem worth? When do you have to? Like it's one of the, I would say it's one of the tier 2s you want to sell as like later than most. There's very few tier 2s. Like maybe Fleetfoot you always want to keep. Like other than that, you do want to sell it when you have to. Unlike Fleetfoot, you would prefer to keep. But it's one of the later tier 2s you will sell because cooldown reduction is so OP. And it gives 7% cooldown reduction. Yeah, this is great. Does Dynamo have Refresher? Only thing you have to worry about is a good Dynamo will sell for Refresher. A good Dynamo will go and seek. Well, this Dynamo's not going to do this, don't get me wrong. But a good Dynamo would sell all his, like, sell half his up build or however much he needs to buy Refresher, or go for this mid boss. Do you have to worry about this Dynamo doing that? Nope. Oh my god, we're just losing the fight. Okay, classic mistake. This wasn't a mid boss bait, but it's a mid boss they contested. You need to stop me. Well, it's fool me once rules. You're not getting parried, I suppose, but you should get parried for that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we're just all going out different directions. The second we see someone, like you just this is like a comms. This is a comms diff. When you see Dynamo here, you need to scream on your mic Dynamo and have your whole team go for Dynamo. Instead, you went to this veil to fight Dynamo. I think your Yamato went on the Drifter and died, and 2 people went in this veil, and I don't know what they were doing here. Like your team just completely split focus. So if you're calling a bait, you all need to flood out the same entrance. Or if you're fighting, you need to choose someone to fight. You need to like scream it on mic. Yeah, I don't really know. We obviously have to fight. It's a bad. Well, we always have to fight outside of pit. It's not a good fight for us, but it's a fight we have to take because if we take a fight in pit, we just lose. They both have Trophy Collector, by the way. It's not Trophy Collector. Trophy Collector probably gave Dynamo like 5 to 6k souls this game. I mean, we're staying alive for longer than we should. Died with ult up, which is really bad. There's definitely an angled ult here. To be fair, you're getting to the corner to try an ult. What happened to our HP bar? Holy shit. We're just gonna chain CC. Yeah, it's this dash back that's bad. Your instinct can't beat a dash back. You're never making it back here. You need to dash in an ult or dash to this corner and try to play it. You do make the second choice going to that corner, so it's more of like a micro thing than a macro thing. But that was what killed you. To be fair, like this game's pretty lost once they get rejuve, and it's mostly how we took that rejuve fight that lost us the game. Okay. Debuff remover, Drifter just walks past them. Oh, are we talking about buying debuff remover? Let's see. They had Drifter, it's good against. Mo, it's does Geist, it's good into Mo. Okay into Haze. Okay into Mina. Okay into Doorman. I kind of just prefer Counterspell, honestly. If you're gonna go one of those items, like Counterspell, Counterspell isn't even that good. I kind of just want, I don't even know what you want this game. I wasn't looking at situationals, but we don't have any resistances. The issue is like we have, our only resistances are coming from, we don't even have Frenzy. We just don't have very many resistances, which is the issue. Where are we even getting our resistance? Oh, yeah, I can look here. Oh, no, I can't see this. Yeah, I actually don't know. A little bit from Healing Temple, a little bit from Enchanter's Emblem. Where's the third increment? I don't know. Oh, wait, it gives it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Well, Berserk's fine. Berserk is good on Geist. Because you can perma keep the stacks up. It's good with this perma healing build. The issue is just we need more. I mean, we did a ton of damage. We just need more, like... We need more bullet resist. We're taking so much bullet. I wasn't really looking at your how much we were taking, but if we look at damage from players, it's insane. Dynamo's the top, but then it's Drifter and Haze who are doing a ton of gun damage to you. Juggernaut goes really crazy this game. Juggernaut is great into these three. Great when you're Mo ulted. You know, you're obviously getting stuck in Dynamo when they were lasering you. Yeah, I'd definitely go Juggernaut. Juggernaut's fantastic this game. Okay. Yeah, Berserk goes crazy. Also, Fleet is good for staying on top of them on a gun build. It's more the later items. Like, we could have... I mean, I don't mind Crippling, because they have, like, Mo and Krill, they have Dynamo, they have a lot of tankiness. But I think we should have tried to slot in a Juggernaut instead of... Look at your build. I mean, everything's pretty core. I guess I would just not buy... I guess I would just buy, Juggernaut before Crippling if I was forced to make the choice. I also don't love Spellslinger on this character. I know people really like Spellslinger. I don't like Spellslinger on Geist. I don't like Spellslinger as an item. It's only good if you make use of the reload time, which is very hard to make use of. Okay, look at Lightbringer Calico. Yeah, I got you. I want to do one more review because I'm in the swing of things, but I probably shouldn't. Is this the random ass Calico build I'm on? Oh yeah, I'll look at it. Thank you, thank you. Let me... Okay. I mean, this looks fine. Torrent Bolt's Rush because the item's OP, Veilwalk from moving around. Yeah, I mean, this looks fine. I think still looks good. It's gonna like Cancer, but it's good. Focus Lens. Damn, I mean, I guess I'd say the Vision. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, I see the Vision. But yeah, it's an expensive buy to supplement your damage. I see the Vision. That's the only thing. Okay, let me look at the one. It's very expensive for... I mean, in theory on Calico, you should just be if you're fed, you should be one-shotting anyone anyway. Okay, what's the... Oh my god, you did do 2.6k damage. How do you guys win this? What? Like, how does this even... I mean, I don't even, like... How was the game quick? Okay, it was a 21-minute game. This is crazy. Okay. That's an interesting one. That's definitely an interesting one. Probably the lowest damage I've ever seen. I'm the GOAT? Yeah, I guess so. You got the shadow carry. Okay. I mean, I probably shouldn't because my voice is chopped. I really do. No, I shouldn't. We'll find someone to raid. We'll find. I'll be good. I mean, I kind of want to though. No, it's bad for my voice. It's actually bad for my voice. I slash marker the last review, whatever it is. Oof, no one I normally raid is live. I guess we'll raid Division. Follow Jordan. Welcome. Together's live. Gonna raid him. I'll raid Division. Dinner, be right back. Watch my friend play. Okay, well he's answering questions. Okay, well he's not here. God damn it. The world wants me to do another review. Alright, we're gonna raid someone small. Big Duck just streaming.
What a good character.
Did he just go live? Or has he been live? No, yeah, he just. We could raid Big Duck. You know, I fuck with Big Duck. Let's raid Big Duck. I've never actually watched him, but I like his name. I know he's a high level Sinclair player, right? Yeah, of course. Thanks everyone for stopping by. I appreciate everything. Everyone watching. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think about anything else to say, but no, I don't know any filler. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Should be a review up tonight from today's stream. Keep it real and have a good one, everyone. I need to eat so badly. Oh, I don't really have food though. Well, anyway, have a good one. Hey, top 200 holiday, nice. But yeah, have a good one, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, and peace.